Get a grip. What are we getting a grip on? Tell me what I need to get a grip on. Grip this wiener. Alright, Spook. You say so. Whatever. Okay, so Haya, what are you already bitching about within seconds? Within seconds! Whose lurk account are you? Just tell me now. Here, I'm gonna mute you. I won't block you. You could watch the live. Okay? You could definitely watch. Alright, but go get your regular account. Come on up and figure it out. Let's figure this shit out together. Right? Isn't that the way it should be? Oh my god. I've been live for. Oh. Okay, okay. Stop. Stop, stop. Wait, just hold on 1 second. Court, thank you for the hand heart. Bacon is king, thank you for the hand heart. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out shit. Okay, just hold on 1 second. R.I.P. Lindsey Graham. Yeah, I think we should all say something nice about Lindsey Graham. I think that would be amazing if we did that. Right? What happened to him? Lindsey Graham Donald Trump put out a tweet. Lindsey Graham is dead. So he died. He's gone. Wait, hold on 1 second. I see the comments have been going crazy. Hold on 1 second. Wait, why can't I? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Is what a good thing or a bad thing, Mighty Potato? Just side, thank you for sharing the live. May he rest in peace. I'll be honest. I don't know much about him. Well, let me tell you two things. The most positive thing that he did, if you remember the Brett Kavanaugh confirmation hearing to get him on the Supreme Court, he was probably the number one reason Kavanaugh made it through that. So Republicans should be grateful for that. He is also well known for being extremely pro-Israel, pro-Zelensky, or pro-Ukraine. So yeah, he was a warmongerer, right? Like he loved war, right? There's no way around that. No way around it. He loved war. T, what do you got?
Hey,
Hey.
yes, I've got nothing nice to say about
Uh,
the disgusting warmongering Lindsey Graham.
yeah, but do you think it's okay? Do you think we should bash him?
Yeah.
Because I feel
Well,
that you're
well,
about to.
is it okay to bash, the H man?
Uh, Yeah, I get that, but I think putting Hitler and Lindsey Graham on the same level, I think you lose some, at least a little credibility there.
I'm just asking a question. It's not like it's bad to bash
Right.
evil people. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he's as evil, but he was evil.
Okay.
So
Do you have anything nice to say about him?
no, not at all. So he
Not
was
one
dragging
thing.
America. He was dragging you guys into even more of a ditch than, you are already. So
Well,
as you
first of
said,
all, aren't you in the UK?
yeah.
Listen, I refuse to allow people from the UK to talk down about do you really think the UK is better than America? Like, why don't
No,
you
not
figure your shit out over there?
no.
Then,
I don't think that we're in a better situation.
oh, okay.
I'm just saying that, because you guys at the moment are being used by Israel
Hmm.
to basically as their bitches to go and bomb, this country and that country. He was desperately trying to drag you guys even further. And I either, God has saved America by getting
God
rid of
saved
him.
America by getting rid of Lindsey Graham. Do you understand? Do you understand that one senator does not make or break even one president doesn't make or break a country, let alone a senator?
Of course, yeah, but he was just one of these really, really extreme gun ho warmongers.
He loved war. Yes, I agree there. He did. But to be fair, we have a lot of senators on both sides that enjoy war.
He's literally the worst though, isn't
How do
he?
you know? You're in the
From what from
UK.
Well, because we've got TVs and
Oh,
YouTube and
congrats. You don't got air conditioner, that's for damn sure.
yeah, we don't have air conditioning, but
Why?
we get we because yeah, we don't. It's not as hot as there, but we watch the news and
That's
I'm well
amazing.
informed. I'm well informed.
Oh.
So yeah, this so apart from him, you've got quite a good selection of topics because I've gone through you and not stopped because you've been going on about Charlie Kirk and only
Right.
Charlie Kirk for a while. But is being anti-Israel now America first? I do believe so because it seems to me that Americans are waking up to the Zio infiltration much more than the people in the UK are. You are much more infiltrated than we are, but
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. Once again, I feel that I don't know. I just get a vibe that you're looking down at America. Meanwhile, you have like Muslim rape gangs in your country. Your country recognized. What do they do? Give an embassy to these fucking Palestine or whatever the fuck they did. Like, just please don't talk down. Don't lecture us. How about that?
if you don't want to have opinions, whoever
What?
they're from,
Yeah, of
then
course you could have
you
an
should just
opinion, but you're not
you should
entitled to
just
your own facts.
you should just drop me because I'm not lecturing you. I'm giving
You
you
don't gotta fucking tell me twice. What are you talking about? You're not gonna come up here and act as if the UK is better than the United States. What the fuck are you drinking? What time is it in the UK? All right, so what is it? 11 p.m. there? You're all sauced up on fucking TikTok talking down to Americans. Get the fuck out of here. JK, what do you got?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that
Where are you from,
your
JKD?
country is in a.
Wait, hold on. Where are
I'm
you
from the
from?
UK, and you're
All right, so
from the
don't tell me
UK.
you're gonna be another Brit coming up here lecturing Americans. Yeah, that's God telling you. Whoever's calling you, they're saying JKD, don't do it. Go ahead.
No, I'm not telling you about your country.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just
Oh,
gonna say
great.
that.
I
So
feel better.
we're gonna unalive one by one your soldiers. That's what I'm saying, lad.
Who's gonna do that?
One by one, they're all gonna get unalived.
Wait, what? Who?
Your soldiers,
Okay,
your
who?
dirty PDF soldiers.
Yeah, I think you're another drunk, Brett, but that's fine. We could handle it.
No, I'm not drunk. I don't drink, pal. Don't worry about me. I'm not drunk. I don't drink.
Okay.
I'm telling you, your country
Listen,
time is
I'll
up.
be honest. The
So,
UK makes it
right,
to the
listen,
semifinals of the World Cup, and you guys think you're hot shit or something. Like, what's going on here?
don't you think it's embarrassing that you have to go to a country like Pakistan to sort out your problems?
I'm sorry.
The
What?
great
How,
super,
what
the
problems are we
great
going to
super,
Pakistan for?
the great superpower of the world, America, the number one superpower, needs to get help from a fucking third world country like Pakistan to fix the problem with Iran because you can't do it yourselves.
Nah, they're just mediating. Who cares?
Media. Why do you need them? Why do you need them? Why do you need a third world country to mediate or to talk
Yeah,
to Iran on your
sure.
why? Why?
Because we have an idiot in Israel that isn't getting it out of fucking Lebanon. That's
And you
my
have an
answer.
idiot in America, and you have 330 million idiots in America.
Well, guess what?
Go on, son.
It's not son. Once again, why is it that Brits
Go
are
on, boy.
and this is new. Usually it's Israelis talking down to Americans, which I definitely don't get that. But why is your country better than America? Go ahead.
Our country is a million times better than America.
Okay,
You
give me a list.
Okay, the first
You're
things
better at
first.
soccer, I'll grant you that.
Oh, we're better at a lot of things. You fucking
Okay,
idiots.
go ahead. What else? What
You
else?
speak our language. You
You're
speak our
breaking up.
language. You fucking
You're
idiot.
breaking
You
up.
speak our language. You speak
Okay,
our
so no, no,
language.
no,
You
no, no, no.
idiot.
Today, here in 2026, how is your country better than my country?
Because we don't have young
You
children
don't. Once
pulling
again,
out
you don't
boom
have
booms.
air conditioner.
We
You
do.
guys
I've
don't
got air
even have
conditioning in my
air
house.
conditioning.
I
Show me
have
it right now. Show
I
me it
have
right
air
now.
conditioning.
Show me it
I'm not
right
at home,
now.
idiot. I am
Oh,
not
you're not
at
home.
home,
You're out at the
idiot.
pub. You're
No,
out at the
no,
pub.
I'm not. I
Still
don't drink, you
celebrating from
idiot.
yesterday. The UK
I
advancing.
don't drink. I don't
Really? This
drink.
is you sober?
I don't drink,
Is
you
this
fucking
you
idiot.
sober? Are you completely
Yes, this is
sober?
yes, completely
Okay,
sober.
so it's 11:17 in the UK. What are you up to? Why aren't you at the house? I want to see the air
Uh,
conditioning.
no, I'll tell you why. I'm come
Uh
to
huh.
collect some cash. I've come to collect some cash.
You were collecting cans. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you're
Cash.
collecting cans to get cash.
No,
That's
I'm
great, bro. I'm
collecting
happy for you.
cash
There's nothing
because
wrong with that.
yeah, man, you should be. Yeah, man, you should
Yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah,
You should be
yeah.
happy.
Hey, why are
Anyway,
you
so
upset? Okay, go ahead.
how do they feel to have a rapist as the leader of your country?
I'm so sorry. Are you familiar with the Muslim rape gangs? Are you familiar with that?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Are you Muslim yourself?
Yes, I am.
Oh, yep. That explains it. I was trying to figure out why you got triggered, and it was the comment about the Muslim rape gangs to the previous Brit that was up here. Okay, so are
No,
you
I don't
proud of
care.
that?
The Pakistani grooming gangs need unaliving. I
Right.
don't give a shit about them. Just like the PDFs in your house and your Senate and your country need unaliving.
Right.
Simple. They all
What
need unaliving.
What are
So
your
shall we
thoughts
go?
on Keir Starmer?
He's a piece of shit, just like all the
Yeah.
other ones. He's a
Yeah.
piece of shit like the rest of them. Now what? What's the next question, son?
I find it very entertaining that the UK wins one soccer match against Norway, and all
I
the
don't give a
Brits
shit
are
about the
up in
UK.
arms,
Hold
thinking that
on.
they're better than
I,
America.
I don't
It's
even support.
comical.
I don't even support England. You fucking idiot. So shall we get
You
past
don't
that?
even support. Oh, so you're not even. You don't support your country, but you're up here telling me that your country is better than my country.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Why?
How does
Why
that
do
make sense in your head?
I don't support? I don't watch football. I don't give a shit about football. I don't follow football. I don't give a shit who wins.
But
So
you love
now,
your country. Like, were you born in the UK?
yes, I was born in the
You were born there.
UK,
And where's your ancestors from?
Pakistan.
Gotcha. Okay. So,
Yes.
what are you? Do you love the UK or love Pakistan more?
Oh, I love Pakistan more
Then why are you up here telling me that the UK is better than the United States?
because it is.
Okay. Let me get my pen and paper. Reason one: football. Right? Soccer, you're better. than America. No problem. Reason number two that the UK is better than the United States. Go ahead.
We don't go unaliving children every day of our lives.
Okay.
Is that
Can you
good enough
elaborate on
reason?
that?
You drop bombs on every possible fucking country you can get hold of.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we're
You
the
you you
United.
you
Wait, hold on
hold
one
on.
second. Hold on one second.
You
We're the
unalive
United
two
States. We could do whatever the fuck we want, right?
you unalive
Nobody's gonna
unalive
check us.
2 million Iraqis.
Gone,
Displaced 4
gone,
million Iraqis.
gone. All right. So number one, football. Duh. Okay. Number two, we do whatever we want. If we want to go
Well,
fucking bomb a country, we do it. If we want to tell other countries to stop doing it, we do that as well. Okay, so good. What's the number three reason that the
so
UK?
how come you need to go to
Okay,
Pakistan to fix your problem then?
once again, I could care less about that.
So
Okay,
why? It's a bit embarrassing. You're the superpower of the world and you're going to Pakistan.
sure. Once again, they are the mediators. And what are
JD,
they really
JD,
doing?
JD, and
Basically,
Rubio,
just so
JD
you
and Rubio
know.
are
Wait, hold on
Kushner.
one second. Your prime minister was giving JD Vance coffee. Right, that's
And
essentially what he was doing. Whenever he put out the tweet to
that,
announce the ceasefire, it was written by the United States. So basically, your prime minister, that little weasel, he is
yeah.
JD Vance's secretary. Or if you
Okay.
want to say call
What,
executive assistant, I could go with that as well.
what
Okay,
about
so like, let's
what
not hype
about
up your prime minister
what about the
because
chief
he's
of
getting
army? What
JD
about the
Vance
chief?
fucking
What
coffee. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
what
All
about the
right,
chief
so
of
hold
army?
on.
What
Wait, hold
about
on
the
one
chief
second.
of army?
Hold
What
on.
about the chief of
Give
army?
me number.
Donald Trump is on his knees doing you know what for our chief of army
Donald Trump is on
on
his
his knees.
knees for the
Yes,
Pakistani
chief
chief
of
of
army
army. Who the
Asim
fuck is the?
Munir. Asim
Okay,
Munir, do some
okay,
homework. Do
no
some
problem. So
homework.
number four reason that the UK is better than the United States. Go ahead.
Our schools are safe and our children don't go get unalived every day.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead.
Is that not
Num.
good enough? Is that not good enough reason?
Well, I mean, if once again, you could say that the UK is safer gun violence wise, no doubt, right?
Yes,
The
yeah,
gun
but
violence is an American problem. But when we
yes.
talk about rape gangs,
Why
stabbing
don't you
incidents,
have a rape problem?
suicide
Don't
bombs
you have
going
a
off
rape
here,
problem? Don't you have a rape problem?
no,
Yes, you do.
there was never a report about a religion raping a whole bunch of people and
Hold
getting
on.
covered up. Okay,
Hold
go
on.
ahead.
So, white people and Christians and priests are not doing that in America.
Why or what?
White people, the priests, the pastors, and your normal average Americans are not raping and grooming little children.
Sure, no problem. But
What do you mean? So
do you
you know
understand
they
that? Wait,
are. So
hold
what
on
does
one
that
second.
mean?
Do you
You know
understand
they
the
are.
difference that no, 100%. But the difference is that the Catholic Church comes out, condemns it, does not cover it up.
No,
Meanwhile,
you lobbying.
what?
Listen,
Go
you
ahead.
covered the Epstein files. Though. What do you mean you don't cover
Okay,
it up,
so
you
wait, are
fucking
we talking
lying
about the
bastard?
Catholic Church or Epstein files? Pick
I'm
one.
talking about just white people in general. You're
Just
all a
white
bunch of
people.
grey
Just
paste.
white people.
Yes, you whitey people are grey paste, and all of you are gonna get it. Especially the
Wait, hold
Americans.
on.
Especially the
But
Americans.
who's
You
gonna
dirty
fuck up
Yanks are gonna
America?
get
Who's gonna fuck up
it.
America? Tell me who.
Oh, your soldiers one by one. You're gonna get it slowly. Just keep
Okay,
going to these
who's gonna
countries,
fuck
and
him up?
slowly you're all
Who's
gonna
gonna
get
fuck him
it.
up? Tell me.
Well, okay. I'll tell you right
Who's
now.
gonna fuck him
I'll
up?
tell you right now.
Okay, hold
I
on. Let me
will
get my
tell
pen
you
back
right
out.
now.
Okay, who's gonna fuck
Okay,
up
get your
the
pen,
U.S.? Go
and
ahead.
pad
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
go
get
ahead.
your pen
Number
and pad
one.
out.
Go
So
ahead.
there's a poxy. There's a poxy little group. Yeah,
Israel.
it's like they make
Yeah,
homemade
listen,
ammunition.
dumbass. Do you see
It's
that you
called the
got?
H group.
Hold on. Shut the fuck up. Do you see you got a violation? So bring your bitch ass back up here. Now you might have to wait 10 minutes. Come on, JKD. I don't want anybody else coming up. I invited you up. Now, if it does say 10 minutes, so come back up.
Nah,
Bring your
I'm
bitch
good.
ass back
I'm
in
good.
10. It says for 10 minutes, you dumb fuck. All right, so we have some very prideful Brits in here today. That's adorable. All right, go, Court. What do you got? Court?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What's up?
Hello. How's
Hi.
it
That
going?
guy was, I mean, that's interesting. I don't understand how he can sit there, one, have any sort of opinions on grapists when there is quite literally for 40 some years a Pakistani grapist problem within the UK. Like, I didn't realize it was so long. Like, this is like an ongoing thing. And why is he saying that they needed Pakistan to mediate? America allowed Pakistan to mediate.
Well, his prime minister was getting JD Vance coffee. I
Exactly. That's
mean,
like,
he was just a secretary.
yeah.
Rui, what do you got, Rui?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's going on?
Um, Pretty sad. Lindsey Graham
Yeah,
was
I know.
by the RGC. That's why we need to nuke the
Yeah,
shit out of
but
this country.
that's not going to happen, bro.
You don't think
I don't think say that again?
oh, I was saying you don't think any like country was involved in his like unaliving?
In Charlie Kirk's?
No, Lindsey Graham.
I don't know. It was weird that somebody said the FBI was outside of his house. But
Yeah, and like they're saying it's an illness. It's definitely not an illness. He was 100% like, they unalived him. Like I don't know what they did to him, but
right.
they put something in his fucking cup.
Well, wait, who? Who are maybe it should be
And yeah,
who
another
killed
thing I was
fucking
gonna say,
Lindsey
dude.
Graham?
Sorry?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I think that's the most important topic right now. Like a lot of people are not even talking about it anymore. Like it's like they're trying to hide what's going on. They're trying to like cover this up as it's like some normal illness. Like he was fucking definitely fine yesterday. Like yesterday was completely fine.
Okay, so can I
He was
ask?
talking to Zelensky. Yeah.
Right, who killed him? In your mind?
Russia or Iran. These are the two main people I'd say are behind this.
Okay. All right.
Cause yeah, he just brought up like putting sanctions back on Russia or something like that, and the day after that, he's
I don't know why you're breaking up for me, Rui.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was me. I was like taking my earpiece out like
Uh,
5 times.
Bianca, who killed Lindsey Graham?
I don't know who killed Lindsey Graham. However, I will say that I saw on two separate instances that I just sent it to you because I
Hmm.
just saw it. But apparently the IRGC is taking credit for it. So
No.
they had a woman on like their national news or whatever, and she was congratulating the regime on the death. And this was like I saw this hours and hours ago. And then I just saw on JBN Instagram, like Jewish Breaking News, they made a Lego video. It's eerie as fuck. You have to see it. It's so creepy. And it shows Lindsey Graham playing with the dolls. And then it shows like a shadow figure walking around his house. And it's essentially the IRGC saying that it was them. If anybody wants to see it, go to Jewish Breaking News, and it was posted 2 hours ago. It's very weird.
No
Wait, I
way.
just want to wait. I would kind of want to tie that into Dave's prompt here, just because I don't know anything about this. It says the story of Israel telling us that Iran wants Trump dead was bullshit. I swear I remember them threatening him quite a while ago.
Right, but Trump went. Where was he? Where did he go? That he flew back on a different plane. Where did he fly to?
Oh, and he
Turkey,
switched the
Turkey.
Oh
plane.
yeah. Oh yeah. Duh. He was in Turkey, and the last like news conference he had there, the word got out that he was using the old Air Force One to fly back, and then
Hmm.
reports leaked out alleging that Israel alerted Donald Trump that of a plot to murder him, which I feel is complete bullshit. Right? Like the IRG, they want Trump dead. They have wanted Trump dead. Like so, to make that a big deal is crazy to me.
Yeah, I no. When he switched planes, like a couple hours after that came out, I read that they did it just because they were concerned about something or other that wasn't fully done on that plane, which kind of makes sense.
Honestly,
He
I
just
don't
started
know.
using it. Yeah,
The explanation that I think Trump gave, at least at that time, maybe it has changed, is he sent a new Air Force One to the Air Force Base in England that he was going to be visiting a few hours later. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The whole plane thing, like, let's face it. If the IRGC is looking for a plane, they're going to be able to find Air Force One or Air Force Two or whatever they want.
Yeah.
So to act as if, because he switched planes, that saved his life or something like that, that's bullshit.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying they didn't actually threaten him. I was like, no, I swear I've heard them threaten it, but I see what you mean.
No, of course.
It wasn't an imminent
Trump is
threat,
always
like,
getting threats. What of
Yeah,
course.
Yeah, that's I was like, wait, what? I was like, how gaslit have I been? But I
The
believe
State
this guy.
Department
Yeah.
said it was due to a security risk. Okay, so how did they fix the security risk? Okay, once again, if the IRGC was going to take down the new Air Force One, they could still take down the second one.
Right.
Common sense tells me maybe I'm off. Go ahead.
Well, so yeah, wouldn't they have done? Yeah, they would have tried to commit the attack either way, is what you're saying, right?
Unless the plane was compromised itself or it was booby trapped.
Oh,
So
hell
like
yeah.
when they killed the what's his name? I forgot his name in Iran from Gaza, the Gazan leader or whatever. He would have only been able to die in the room that he was in because that was the room that had the bombs in it.
Are you talking about the Ismail Hanifa guy?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? Luna, we're talking about when Trump was in Turkey, his last news conference, they were asking him, why are you not taking the new Air Force One back? And he said because he sent it to the UK because he was visiting a base or something. And then the story leaked out that Israel provided Trump with intel that the IRGC wanted to, I guess, take the plane down. That's what I got from it. I don't think he's going to tell the public what he's doing. Well, I mean, it's. What do you mean? Right? There's
Puts
cameras.
his itinerary every day, doesn't he?
Yeah, of course. There's cameras on the fucking tarmac every time he fucking takes off. Buster, what do you got?
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Dave. I think that if they
Which
want
part, sir?
on the plane switch, and if they'd be able to get him, and whether or not that threat was real or whatever. I think honestly they could have just done that to switch it up. I mean, who puts out like a notice to the public like, oh, we're switching the planes for the president? Like, it's just not a good. It seems like a distraction or some kind of I don't know, to throw them off their scent a little bit. But like you said, either way, if they wanted to get one plane, they obviously could get the other. But the one person was talking about the Qatari plane not being like suitable or not being fitted with the right stuff or missing something. And a plane from Qatar, there's a good chance that there's some bugs on that thing. I know they spent millions trying to like clean it out, but there's a good chance that there were still some bugs on that thing. So
wait. So what your this story, what common sense tells me, maybe you guys read it differently, is that Israel had intel that the IRGC hacked the plane from Qatar.
Well, I haven't seen that. I'm not implying that. What I'm seeing is people saying that whatever hacked into the plane was Langley. That they're saying it's deep state CIA. I'm not hearing that it's from the IRGC.
Was deep state? Okay, all right. Here we go with the. Okay.
Now I'm so confused.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying a plane from Qatar. Like you have to do a full sweep of a plane like that. I mean, it's been like
I'm sure they have. I
countries.
think what I read was that something hadn't been installed. It wasn't that there was something weird on it. It's that it was missing something that the other one had, which would make sense.
I don't think they tell us regardless. They wouldn't tell us
that's
the truth
probably
of what
accurate.
happened there.
But wait, so
But
Bianca
honestly,
thinks the CIA had something to do with this plane switch?
Not what I think.
getting
It's what I've been
confused.
reading. It's what people
Okay,
think.
what? Say that again. So the
Now I'm
CIA
confused.
is doing something to the president?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's
different.
confusing.
Is that confusing? Was the CIA not working to create a Russian collusion scandal? Are all those people not still working there?
Yeah, but I thought he got rid of all those people.
I don't know.
They made him
He
take, like,
He did.
lie
He
detector
literally
tests.
cleaned house.
Well, no, he did of the leadership, but you don't know what who's
Left.
below. Yeah, who's left? Yeah, I mean, the only
I guess
way
that's true.
you know what I mean? Yeah, the leadership.
You
He
guys
definitely
think
cleaned
that-
house. Go ahead.
The leadership, and I'm sure anybody involved also followed. We just didn't hear about it because who the hell are they to the general public except for a low man on the totem pole?
Right.
Not
No,
Okay.
what, you
necessarily.
think the CIA doesn't know, or sorry, you think the president of the United States doesn't have access to everything the CIA has access to, and he didn't, like, they weren't briefed on who was
The
involved in what?
CIA
Of
killed
course.
JFK.
Oh, for God's sake.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Like that's a fact.
that's
So it's not.
that's a debatable
It's not
subject right there.
debatable. Oh my
No, go
god.
ahead, Buster. Who killed JFK?
You know, man, Disneyland.
Wait, what?
Disneyland, no, Israel. I think they had something to do with it, but that was because
But
the only
wait, hold
reason I
on.
say that is
Didn't
because the
Trump?
American Zionist.
Wait, didn't Trump put out like a full report on JFK, or am I wrong?
Not everything.
No, he never released that.
No, he
Oh,
did. He
okay.
released partially. He
Okay, what
partially
did it
released
show?
them. It just showed like all of the different directions that the FBI did to investigate what happened. And so what we see is
Stuff we already knew.
correspondence with Cuba, we see correspondence with Israel, we see correspondence with a lot of countries, a lot of
Listen,
options
I think the
available.
CIA was
Wait,
very
hold on.
busy
Let
with
Bianca
Charlie
finish.
Kirk.
Hold on. Oh,
So you
hold
see
on.
all the paths that the investigation took, but it doesn't really lead anywhere. By the way, RFK just came out saying that JFK Jr. That's his name, JFK Jr. The son. He was also taken out by the CIA. RFK just said that a few days ago.
Wait,
So
RFK says this?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Maybe there's more validity to it than I think.
Truth Teller is saying they never released the whole thing. They redacted all the pages
no, not all the
mentioning
pages.
Israel. Well,
No,
just
there
the
was a
ones
few.
mentioning Israel, apparently.
No, there was a few that mentioned like correspondence between the United States and Israel and things that Israel was doing prior, but it's just a lot of pages of nothing. It led to nowhere what they released. It was a nothing burger.
I think that if you look at like all the factors into that situation, like what JFK was doing and trying to get out of the Vietnam War, and then he wanted the AZP, the American Zionist Party, to register under FARA, you could look at a few different angles to that, and probably multiple agencies that were in on trying to stop him from doing what he wanted to do. Also, he was threatening the military industrial complex. There was a few things that I think led up to his assassination, and his brothers, and then his sons or whatever. But
I don't think people understand what's happening or how the levels of government work, or how disconnected they are, especially considering what happened with USAID. And ever since the disbanding of USAID, what happened in the days after, when they literally decided that they were going to, after Donald Trump demanded that they hand over all of their documentation, they burned it all. Okay, like that's not a normal thing to do. We see now after USAID's been dissolved, all of South America going and leaning into far right elections. All of this money that's been unaccounted for, the millions and millions and millions that were going to, I don't know, homosexual ducks in Africa. I don't know what they were doing, but like
Thank you, Vita.
random stuff like that. The government, the president had no idea. CIA operates by itself.
Okay. All right. So, who killed JFK again?
The CIA.
Okay.
What do you honestly? Is there anything that I've said seriously like that hasn't come out to be?
I don't know.
Okay. I wouldn't
I-
say it with my chest if I wasn't confident.
Okay, fair enough. So CIA took out JFK. Sorry, Buster. It's not Israel.
yeah, okay, I got you. It's plausible deniability, though. I mean, they all can come up with something until nobody knows until we actually see files, which we're probably never going to see.
Like, I could understand the CIA doing it to Charlie Kirk because, like, he's up and coming, but to do it to somebody who's already there, I don't know.
He threatened the military industrial complex. That's their whole funding. All that stuff would be threatened by JFK back then. He was like the biggest threat.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, but
by the
today,
way.
like for Trump, why, like, because this is how this came about. Bianca said that they could have been involved with this plane switch. Like, what, I don't think they would do it. Like, I don't know. I don't think that makes sense.
Bibi went on the news today on American News and said, quote, "I'm so happy that our militaries are merging," unquote. On Fox.
They're not.
Yeah,
They are.
they are.
They are.
I don't believe that
They
to be
literally
true
put
because you can't serve in another military if you're like planning to ever serve in America. So they don't allow that. So
Yes, they
there's a
do. We have a
no,
you're
they don't.
mistaken.
senator.
It's Article
He served in
224.
both.
After, so he went to the other country after. He didn't come back to America and serve.
Okay, can I just say this? You know what's worrisome to me? That if, God forbid, Trump was assassinated right now, you would have like all the blame be placed upon the IRGC, Israel, CIA, Democrats pretty evenly. Like 25% of the country thinks it's this, that, and that's worrisome. And we're fucked. This country, with how polarized. No, go ahead. You could respond.
I was just gonna say, I think a majority of the country actually believes that Israel's responsible for a lot of this stuff because of their influence on not only this country but around the world, and they've had this game in play for a long time. They've got people now saying something switched because I heard Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham started saying Israel first, basically before America. Like they're starting to change their like rhetoric on it. So and then that what
Well,
just
you know
happened.
Lindsey Graham died, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, and that's weird, right? It just said sudden illness, like a brief illness, and then like he's gone. He was just in Ukraine the day prior. Like,
Who, in your mind, just what's your gut tell you? Who killed Lindsey Graham?
I mean, honestly, that I have no idea. I just think it's
Can't blame Israel for that one. That motherfucker loved Israel.
Exactly.
Is the IRGC taking
but
credit?
he's also a turncoat. He changes his sides all the time.
Well,
Why
no,
is
he
the
hasn't.
IRGC?
He hasn't turned on Israel.
That's not coming
I guess that's
out
true,
in
you're
American news, Bianca. That's not the rhetoric that we're hearing.
Wait,
Well, they're not going to tell you that, but this is what's coming out of
Excuse
the
you, why wouldn't they tell the
IRGC.
Americans that? That's crazy. It's
There's a
their
lot they don't tell
politician.
you guys, but
Oh,
the
please.
IRGC is
Not that.
coming out taking credit for
They
it.
told us when Bin Laden
I
took
get all
credit.
my
That doesn't
info
make
from Lego
sense.
movies.
Wait, what are you
okay, you
saying?
guys are all fucking talking. All three of you. What are we doing? Okay, anybody go. I don't care. Just don't all talk. Okay.
Just because the
Shut
United
up.
States, just because the United States isn't putting it on their mainstream media doesn't mean that the IRGC isn't saying it. It doesn't also mean that it's true. It doesn't mean that the IRGC was able to successfully kill him. I'm just providing information on what's
I
coming
just
out
remember
from this
9/11
end.
and like the Bin Laden stuff was out fast and it was everywhere.
Well, there's questions on 9/11 too.
Oh wow. That's crazy for you
Bianca
to
says
say.
9/11 was an inside job.
I mean, that's
America's just attacking itself all the time.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I mean,
so there we
Scott,
go.
look at the situation. There's a lot of stuff that like doesn't add up in all these situations, right? Like we're all sitting here discussing and having our own opinion, and maybe like you can call it a conspiracy theory, but until we like actually know the truth, who knows if either one of us is right about this situation? Same with Charlie Kirk. Like all the stuff that's happening with his stuff right now, which your prompt is what got me up here, and it's like all this stuff coming out about his furry boyfriend, and just, I don't know. There's like the DNA from him was on that screwdriver on the roof. And somehow he disassembled the rifle on the roof, got down, and then reassembled it. And they found it assembled. Like I don't know. This is the type of thing they distract people and they just confuse people with so much different information flooding the zone. It's hard to get a grasp of what really happened. And until somebody actually comes out and says it from like somebody like a source that you trust, I don't think anybody's going to trust it. You can always come up with somebody else.
Can you look at the last two things that I've sent you?
Sure. I said earlier that 50 or 60 years from now, there's going to be another president that runs on releasing the Charlie Kirk files and documents or whatever has been found will come out. But as far as it's concerned now, I think it's done and over with. I think the guy's going to take a plea deal and it's done. Go ahead, babe.
No, this number one user, I don't know if they don't understand English, but I've literally said 10,000 times that IRGC themselves are taking credit for it. This isn't Israeli news saying it. This is the IRGC state media and IRGC affiliated groups that make those AI videos are the ones coming out and taking credit for unaliving.
Wait,
Sorry,
why
Bianca,
do you keep interrupting her?
I thought honestly she was finishing her sentence, and I really didn't want to forget my thought because you said he's going to take a deal. Why? Why do you think
That's
he's going
just
to
my
take a deal?
feeling. It doesn't have to go to a
Oh, okay.
trial, and
I
it's
thought
done and
something
over with.
happened that I missed. Yeah, okay.
And the
Sorry.
last
Didn't want to forget my
impression,
thought.
that's fine. The last impression will be for the Republicans, some big Republican names coming out and saying, we were in the courtroom and we saw the video in 4K. And the weird thing is, I don't know if it was Bianca or somebody told me that the video that was shown was actually Charlie, like the angle of just Charlie. But why are Republicans acting as if they saw the video of Tyler Robinson on the roof? That's what I don't get. So that's just a lie.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's why I'm saying it's all just a bunch of bullshit to get a plea deal and get this off. Just kind of nobody's talking about it. That's the goal.
Right.
Out of the news.
Yeah, pretty much.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Too much Red Bull,
Also,
too
it's
much.
weird
Oh,
that
yeah, go ahead.
Tyler Robinson, just this whole thing with him, dude. How silent has that kid been? Like he has not like changed his facial expression. He's just like a zombie in there. It's just weird. It seems like, if he might have had a deal or something made, or I don't know. It's just like, are you a fall guy? Like, are you meant to be the fall guy and you just accepted it? That's why you're not like fighting for your defense at all. Doesn't that seem a little bit odd to all you guys too? Like, he doesn't seem too adamant about trying to prove his innocence either.
Whoever follows me on Twitter, I retweet it. IRGC TV or Iran TV, State TV. This host, this is the same host, I think, got a bomb dropped on her at one point.
And she ran away.
Okay, but she says, I congratulate the Iranian people on the death of U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham, who has been sent to hell.
What the?
That's not very nice. That sounds like the British chick that was up here before. Go ahead. Who came off mute?
Wasn't me. But also, I'm
Go
interrupting
ahead.
Dave because when I sit politely lately and I don't interrupt, you just drop the panel before I get a chance to speak. So that could be
Okay,
part of
I
it.
understand. No problem.
I'm like, wait, let me talk.
Okay, fair enough. And then I'll retweet the Lego video as well. Um, I don't think the IRGC did not enter my mind at all, and I don't know.
Where was he? Like, was he back in America or he was
Yeah,
traveling?
he was
Like, do
back in
we?
America.
He was. Okay.
He was the last place he physically was Ukraine, shaking hands with Zelensky. He walked out, addressed the media, said he wants to get. He said, "I'm going to talk to Blumenthal and the other senators and get more stuff done to pressure Russia to end the war."
Oh, well, that's who got him
Interesting.
then.
Okay.
Wait, who got him?
Russia.
No, that would be
That's like
crazy.
maybe he took the wrong cup. Maybe
Okay,
it was meant for somebody else.
yeah, I don't know. What's her, Luna said in his capital home. So, meaning, is that D.C. or was he in South Carolina?
Must be DC.
By the way, to the people, because and I have friends who've messaged me about the aortic dissection. Aortic dissection can also be caused from significant
Wait, what
chest
the fuck is
trauma.
that?
That's what they're claiming he died from. So
So
even
your
if he
aorta
didn't,
explodes, basically.
yeah, that can happen. That can be caused by an external force as well. So introducing drugs into the system or chest trauma. So maybe that is the cause of death, which caused a cardiac arrest, which is not the same as a heart attack. Um, but I mean, we don't know. We don't know. We probably won't know.
Wh-
Think about it. If it comes out that the IRGC, if the U.S. government has to say the IRGC killed Lindsey Graham, don't you think that that would kind of push our hand?
Yeah.
Somebody said that Lindsey Graham's really alive. This is just a plan to get Trump to fuck up Iran and save
I mean,
Israel.
I thought it might be a plan just to get him out of the public eye. Maybe he's like trying to escape plan or something like that. But also, do you guys know about like blowfish toxin and like what
What
it
the
shows up
fuck?
as and how like that's what they. I mean, a lot of people have talked about this as like an assassin or whatever. They could use this toxin to basically
Yeah, but
kill
this is
somebody
crazy.
in order
Like
to start
aortic
something else.
dissections are quite common. This is not like a rare thing. Like like chronic high blood pressure. What am I thinking here? Like stimulant use, smoking, things like that all cause aortic dissections.
Wait,
So
Well, look up blowfish toxin. Look it up and see what it says about like what they can, how it can be used, because it's been talked about before in other
I'm pretty sure an
documentaries that
aortic
I've watched.
aneurysm is
Also,
also nothing that's super uncommon. So um, yeah, I think that, I mean, he's an older guy. He's not like some spring chicken either.
he acted like one. He's only 71. It's
It's pretty.
not
I
that
mean, think
bad
about
these
it. Most
days.
people retire at 65. These guys are still going hard at 70. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not shocked
Yeah,
that somebody in a high stress job would die from something like that.
yeah, like Mitch McConnell's his situation. Like, yeah, I see him. He needed to be gone years ago. He was already a stiff, basically walking
wait,
around
he
as a
put out
stiff.
a
But
photo. He's fine.
he's fine. He's like
That's what they say. I don't know.
he's like a freaking dead phone plugged into a charger right now. I don't understand why they haven't come out and like actually said when he's coming back. Like this is, for the people in Kentucky that have him as a representative, they got to be pissed right now, because how is that representing the people if he's just literally a weekend at
I
Bernie's
mean,
and they can roll him in there?
no, come on, be real. What exactly are the senators doing now, whether they're alive and well or not? It's not like they're passing a lot of
Well,
bills. What the fuck are they doing?
that's what's weird that this has happened. Like, I mean,
No,
if
it's not
another one
weird.
goes, another Republican,
Go ahead.
if another, I'm just saying, if another Republican senator just gets off or somehow like disappears, like I'm gonna see that might be something fishy going on there. I'm not saying Mitch McConnell was, but the fact that they're not just relieving the seat to somebody else too is like, and I know it's politics game. They play this game, but yeah, I don't know. It's just unfair representation
But
for
what
people in
happens
Kentucky. And
if
I've seen
wait,
people talk
hold
about
on
it.
1 second. What happens if the rule is, and I don't know what it is in Kentucky. What happens if the rule is, if a senator dies, the governor appoints somebody that would fuck the
That is
Republican. Okay, if that's
that
the
is
rule,
what the
then
deal.
okay,
But
then
he
there's a
still has to. He
Democrat
has to.
running
I think he has to.
Kentucky.
I know. I'm saying the Democrat, but still, if he would have a primary still coming up, I'm not sure if they've had their primary yet. He would have to appoint a Republican to go
All
against.
right, I've heard enough. I've heard enough of just that whole panel. Um, yeah. Nobody addressed my question. Why is Islam more popular in the U.S. than Israel? Why didn't anybody address that? Can anybody riddle me that? Why is Islam more popular than Israel in the United States? Why is it that dumbasses on this app are saying don't let the Muslims overtake? Wait, who the hell is inviting me to co-host? Get the fuck out of here. Why are they doing that? More popular as in practicing? More popular as more people hate Israel than hate Muslims? And is it crazy that, and this is what I'm talking about, Americans should not be lectured by anybody, but whenever Israelis are lecturing Americans, don't let Islam overtake your fucking country? What percentage of Israel are Muslims? What percentage of the United States Muslim? Wait, what did Josh say? That's there, and you think that's good? I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying facts. Why are Jewish people or Israelis lecturing America on don't let exactly, Amir? I just saw a tweet the other day that there's 5 new Muslims on the Sharia court panel or whatever it is. You're lecturing us, don't let Islam overtake the United States when you have a Sharia court. What is wrong with you? Once again, zero self-awareness. And then all the Americans that are fear mongering other Americans, maybe go talk to your Israeli warmongering, cocksucking friends. Maybe go do that. Luna, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Are you sure about that? Because I feel like they are not popular because I've been seeing lives open, American lives, and they're just fear mongering and saying that Islam is taking over. We should kick him out.
Well, to be fair, though, those I don't know who you're talking about, but my guess is they're warmongering fools. They want to instill fear in Americans for whatever reason. Here goes one now. Josh is one of the ones that said, "Listen, if all the Jewish people leave America, America would be fucked. We would like collapse." That's what he said. So go ahead, Josh. Give me your
I mean
thoughts.
that's a fact. I mean, listen, if not for the Jews, America wouldn't even exist. So,
There you go.
I mean,
This is
not
Mike
such a crazy
Huckabee,
statement.
Mike Huckabee the third over here.
But let me ask you, Dave, what do you
Go
think
ahead.
is a bigger problem for America, Israel or Islam?
I don't think anything is a problem for America. My point is, Americans as a whole hate Israel a lot more than they fear Islam. Now, you could say, well, Dave, what about 9/11?
And
Yeah,
you think
okay.
that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Once again, I don't care. I'm not fearful of either. I don't care.
You didn't think Islam is a threat to America.
I think anything could be a threat to America, right?
Do you
Nothing
think
is.
Israel and
Go ahead.
Islam are in the same level of a threat?
Uh, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. But most
Interesting.
Americans think Israel was a bigger problem to America than Islam.
Well,
And go ahead.
I mean, the issue is that when you look at America, let's say the American Constitution,
Hold on,
Judaism,
hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Eric, bring your bitch ass up here. Tell me where I'm wrong. You could say I muted you, Eric. Come on up. Just point blank. You could say, well, 9/11, Dave. Don't forget 9/11. Yeah, I think that's accurate, right? But in the same city where the Twin Towers once stood, there's a Muslim mayor. So
so
that doesn't work out. Go ahead.
listen, forget about the Twin Towers. Let's
Forget
let's
about it. Forget
let, let's
about
let's
it.
let's look
Let's
a little
forget about
deeper. Let
9/11, but we're still going to try and fearmonger. Go ahead.
I mean, no, we could go a little deeper, right? You want to talk about Israel and Islam and compare the two. When in reality, if you look at American founding fathers, they were all pro-Jewish people, and some of them were even Zionists, like John
Wait,
Adams
so
and his
we're
son.
wait. I just want to recap.
Well,
You're saying let's forget about 9/11. Let's go back even further.
no, we could get back
Okay,
to 9/11. I just want to go back to the
sure. Go
Americans.
ahead.
I want to go back to the Americans' origin, right? So the founding fathers, they were Zionists, right? So Jefferson, right? While they were supporting Jewish people and they were supporting a Jewish state in Israel, they were also fighting the Muslims. So historically, American government has been, built off of Judaism, like the American what's it called, Constitution is built off of Judaism, and Islam wishes to destroy the American Constitution and replace it with Sharia law, right, with the Quran. So there's a very, very big difference between the two, but it's interesting that you put them on the same level when one built this country and one seeks to destroy this country.
Gotcha.
Josh, did
Okay, go ahead.
go ahead.
No, I just want to say hi to Henry. Henry, you okay?
How are we? You okay?
Where you been, bro?
Oh, it's been a while, man. Been
How
through
you
some
been?
things, but it's all
Like
good.
you? Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Just been through some stuff, man. It's all good. All
All
good.
right, brother. I miss
Um,
you, Henry. Henry, whenever I would go into a broadcast 1-on-7 to talk to Democrats, Henry would come up there and want to like talk to me, like, "Hi, Dave. How's it
hell
going,
yeah.
Dave?" Like, but and I saw you in the queue the other night. But you okay? I'm glad you're back, bro.
I'm
All right.
good. I'm
Oh, go
excited for
ahead.
this chat. I'm ready
Okay,
to
great.
engage.
All right. Luna, go ahead. What were you gonna say, love?
I was going to ask Josh if they were going to implement Sharia law in Dearborn because that's the biggest Muslim population.
Parts of Houston, Texas, has already implemented Sharia law. There's a community upstate New York.
Officially?
It's called London. I forgot the exact name. I could get it for you if you want, but it's been around for over 20 years. It's an enclosed, gated community, and they have been operating under Sharia law for over 20 years in America, in New York, right? So Sharia law has already been in America for a long time. Question is, how much Americans are going to promote it,
I
because
don't think
now
that's
in New
true.
Jersey, in Michigan, all these other cities, they're just blowing up more and more. And now every single state is starting to recognize Muslim holidays. They're giving them Muslim Heritage Months. And,
Well,
they're
listen,
starting to
if
allow the call to
if we're gonna
prayer
celebrate
5 times a day.
Juneteenth, I mean, it is what it is, bro.
Well, Juneteenth didn't
Pros and
play.
cons, right? I mean,
Yeah, but
come
there's a
on.
difference between a holiday and playing, call to prayer 5 times a day, especially when it's the middle of the night.
Yeah, whenever
And,
I'll tell you what, I'll get worried when I have to start praying 5 times a day, or I hear the
what do you mean? It's
fucking
happening in Brooklyn.
speakers. Once again, I'm not in Brooklyn. That's a Brooklyn problem. That's a
Well, it's
Houston
happening
problem.
in Texas, Brooklyn, New
Okay,
Jersey, Patterson. It's
sure.
happening in Houston, I said already, Michigan. Listen, you didn't care about the rest of America.
Praying
You
isn't
only
Sharia
care
law.
about Israel.
Where?
Hold
Well,
on,
that's
Henry.
on you,
Okay,
man.
are you done, Josh?
Okay,
There is
Luna,
no
go ahead, Luna.
Sharia law in America. There's no
Wrong.
Sharia law
Wait, somebody said
in
it's in 20
Dearborn.
places. Is there Sharia
If they're
courts
doing
here in America?
There are
no,
plenty of
absolutely
Sharia courts.
not.
There's
Okay,
not.
No,
No,
Luna,
there
you're
okay.
lying.
isn't.
Let's just Google it. I don't know the answer. What the
There are
point
plenty of
is?
Sharia
Well, go
courts in
ahead.
America.
Okay, Luna, I want you to go. You've been trying to talk. Go ahead while I fucking Google this. Go ahead.
Trying to
Hey,
talk.
go
No, it
ahead.
was Luna first,
Oh,
and I'll get
okay.
to you, and then
No,
I'll get
no,
to
it's
my friend
fine.
Henry. Luna, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. Go ahead, B.
No, did you see freaking Mamdani tried to get a meeting with an ambassador or something to Iran, and the
Yes.
State Department had to who does this guy think he is? Didn't he start off saying like he was briefed on something a few months ago?
Yes. When nobody briefed them.
Dude,
Okay.
this is weird.
Okay.
Oh,
I
go
just
ahead,
want to
sorry.
say, according to now Google says there are no official Sharia courts in the United States. So why are we lying?
Yeah.
Henry, go ahead. Give me your thoughts, sir.
No, I was completely agreeing. It's not like officially in any type of power or any Sharia law, even in the UK or the US. That's just not happening.
Okay. So
Want it to happen?
oh,
Not
sorry, B.
necessarily.
No, I just want to know. I just want to know with who I'm dealing with. Are you speaking from the position of like you think that would be a good thing for him, even though you're not American? But would that
No,
be?
no. God, no.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
All right. Can I go to Rob? Rob, where are you from, sir?
I'm from
I'm sorry, you broke up.
I'm from Canada,
Okay.
your northern
And
neighbor.
okay, no problem. And why did you want to come up, sir?
Yeah, I just heard Build-A-Bear say a few things that I wanted to respond to. So one of the things he said was that Thomas Jefferson and the founding fathers were all Zios. I don't think that's
No, I
true.
said
You'd have
John
to prove
Adams.
that.
I actually said John Adams was a Zionist.
Like in the modern sense, or like
Like in the sense that he said that he supports the Jewish people establishing a homeland in their ancestral homeland. That's what he said, yeah. In Israel,
okay.
in
So I have
Jerusalem.
to look into that. But then,
And
but I don't
his
think any
son
of them
John
would be
Quincy
Christian. I don't
Adams.
think any of them would be. I don't think any of them
His
would be
son,
Christian Zios
one second, his son John
because.
Quincy Adams said the same. Yeah.
Okay, but then
Are you?
also you said that and this is the bigger thing I took issue with. You also said that they were all like at war with Islam.
Jefferson literally declared war with the Muslims. Do you not
Well,
remember? Did you not learn that in history?
So he
The
declared
Battle
war
of
with the
Tripoli?
Barbary. No, so he declared war with the Barbary pirates. They did not declare war. Like they were.
No, he
The United States
declared
of America
war
was
with the
literally.
Muslim
Hold on, let him
countries.
talk, Josh.
Yeah. Okay. So do you think like Do you think if we're doing drone strikes against Al Shabaab, that's the same thing as being at war with Somalia?
Well, we have to go to the reason why we went to war,
So
right? And the
no, that
reason.
wouldn't be the
Oh,
same
one
thing.
second, one
But
second. Let me
no.
respond. Let me respond. Let me
Okay, well,
respond.
because
The
I'm
reason,
showing.
historically, the
Okay, go
reason we
on.
went to war, the reason we went to war was because at the time the North African pirates were controlling the seas, and any European ship or American ship was immediately confiscated, and they would kidnap all the people on the ship, and they would hold them for ransom. And eventually, the
Yeah, the Barbary
European
Pirates
countries.
did some.
One
Yeah,
second.
I know.
Eventually, the European countries started paying jizya, right? And then Jefferson came to the pirates and asked them, "Why are you taking our, ships? Why are you confiscating our ships? We never done anything to you." And they said, "Because the Quran says that you're kafirs and we're allowed to. And if you want us to stop, you must pay us jizya." And Jefferson
Yeah,
was so
so
pissed
those
off
guys,
that he came back.
the
They
Hold
pirates.
on,
built
let
they
Josh
built a
finish,
fleet.
please, Rob.
They came
Okay.
Go,
back to
Josh.
America. They built a fleet of ships, and they went to North Africa, and they went to war with the Muslims, and after a long time they ended up winning.
Okay, but you said they went to war with the Muslims. They didn't go to war with the Muslims. They went to war with the Barbary Pirates. Now,
It was
whether or
like
not the
five
Barbary
countries.
Pirates,
It was five
no,
Muslim
because
countries.
no, with Morocco, they made peace with the
Morocco,
Sultan of
Algeria,
Morocco.
Tunisia. What are you talking about? At some point they
No,
were
no,
at war with
like
like five
literally.
of them.
Wait, hold on. So I forget which country it was, but I know the Ottoman Empire. They made a peace agreement with them, and then they also made a peace agreement with. I think
Yeah,
it
that
was
came
literally the
after.
King of
That came
Morocco.
after war. That came after they unalived American soldiers, right? And the reason, and
Well,
all of this was because the Quran told them they're
I'd have
allowed
to
to.
look back into it, but at least a few of those Muslim
And
kingdoms
their
like recognized,
justification was the
like,
Quran. That's the important part to specify. The
okay, and the
justification
justification
for
for slave
taking.
owners in the southern U.S., including Jewish slave owners, was the Bible.
Well, listen, I don't support
So what?
slavery or any pagan religion, so I'm cool.
Not the pagan religion.
Okay.
Okay. But Josh,
I mean, Islam's
I
not
just
pagan, but like,
okay. I just want to. Okay.
Oh,
I don't
really?
support slavery either. Just so you know.
I know.
mhm.
Luna's
Josh,
good people.
viewer
I'm just saying, if
Okay.
I could just like finish up real quick with like 10 seconds,
Exactly
like
why you mad.
they were. It's not correct to say they were quote unquote at war with Islam because a bunch of Islamic countries like recognized
But
the
they were
United States of
literally
America and made
they were
peace with the United States of
enslaving
America.
Americans
Wait, no, but
because the
it
Quran
was
told them
not
they're
every
allowed.
All right,
Islamic.
Josh,
It
let him
was not
finish.
every North African Islamic country that they were at war with. That's just stupid.
Oh yeah, because
Like it was the
Egypt
Barbary
wasn't
Pirates. Yeah, I
involved.
agree. Barbary Pirates. Yeah, horrible. They agreed they should have been stopped. But like,
They had at some
okay,
point you had Libya,
okay,
Algeria,
like it's
Morocco, and
okay.
Tunisia.
Can you stop
That's all
interrupting
of
me,
North
please?
Africa.
I mean, to be fair, you're both
No,
doing it, and it's annoying the fuck
wait,
out of
hold
me.
on. Yeah, the day of Algeria was not like sanctioning the Barbary Pirates. Like the Kingdom of Algeria was not allowing that to happen.
Okay, bro. They enslaved Americans because the Quran told them to.
Yeah, I know.
Next.
The Barbary Pirates did that. The Barbary Pirates did that. That was horrible. They should have been stopped. But it's a
Should we
historical
talk
fact that
about
not
what?
every single Muslim
Okay,
kingdom
should we
was at
talk
war
about
with the
what the
United States.
caliphate? Should we talk about what the caliphate did in the name of Islam in Africa? Because they
Which
enslaved
caliphate? Which caliphate
they
are you talking
enslaved
about?
millions.
There was a bunch of
Oh,
caliphates.
all the caliphates enslaved Africans and castrated them. So
They
I
were
mean,
we're
like
just
the
talking about a
Portuguese
small
Empire.
portion
The
right now.
Portuguese Empire also enslaved
Yeah, the
Africans.
Portuguese were also wrong, but that came in the 15th century. The Muslims started in the 8th century. There's like you
So
guys
what?
started 800 years beforehand or more, and you guys were the ones.
Yeah.
Listen, I respect you, history majors of TikTok University, like I do, and I appreciate you guys, but I really don't give a flying fuck. Okay, that's the truth. Okay, so let's just start. How about we just start after 9/11? Okay, after 9/11, the approval rating for the state of Israel was very high, for Islam was very low. Fast forward nearly 25 years later, Israel is more hated than Islam. The question is why? Okay, and let me just tell you observations that I can say right now. There's a lot of Israelis. There's a lot of Jewish Americans. There's a lot of Zionist Americans that are doing nothing but fear mongering and flat out lying. Perfect example. Dave, there's Sharia courts. I think the number that was quoted was 20. There's Sharia courts in the United States. Google says that's a lie. I don't know. Okay, I have no clue. But that's what Google says. So let's wake up. Let's stop listening to the Penny Lanes, the Key Limes, the Joshes of this app. Okay, wake the fuck up and let's just stick to facts. How about that? Are we okay with that or no? Are we just going to fear monger and lie? I get it. You have to fear monger to get this war to go on, I guess. But why? Key Lime is unhinged. Okay, she has no clue. No clue. She wants to sit here and say, well, America cannot be taken over by
Dave,
Islam. However,
Dave,
her city is ran by Mamdani. Go ahead, Josh.
listen, when you Google and it says there's 0 Sharia courts,
Here,
they're
I can tell
talking
you what it
about,
said.
yeah,
Oh,
they're
go
talking
ahead.
about recognized with the state, right? But there are
Okay.
still courts that the Muslims go to. Where do you think Muslims get married? They didn't get
Gotcha.
married in
Gotcha. So
regular
I could
courts.
turn
They go to
my
Islamic courts.
Sure. Okay. So you're saying what I could do is I could turn my basement into a Sharia court. Anybody could
If
say
you
it's
were
a
a
Sharia.
Muslim.
Okay, sure. So that there's no Sharia courts recognized by the state.
Yeah, that's
Factually true.
worse. That's worse though.
How?
Because you know what happens in these Sharia courts? You know, in the
Okay.
UK, they quote multiple of these courts marrying off like 9-year-old girls to 50-year-olds. They're doing the same in America. You think that's okay? You think
Yeah,
that should be
but
allowed in America?
see, if I'm in your shoes, I would not want to go down the road of courts and law enforcement when there's been so many videos of rabbis doing dumb shit and saying
So now
dumb
you're
shit.
diverting.
No, it's
I
not. No,
see.
it's not
You're deflecting.
diverting. No. I'm not deflecting. I don't give
We're
a
talking
fuck.
about
I don't give a
Muslims and
fuck about
courts, and now
either.
you're going to the
I don't
rabbis.
give no because if you're going to bring that up, that's where the other side brings it up. Me personally, I want to talk about what is recognized by this country and individual states. That's all. So why would you open up that can of worms on yourself? I don't care either way. If you
Well,
want to go
it
down
would
that
be
road, then go down
impossible.
that road.
It'll be impossible to open a Sharia court in America where it's got recognized by the government with a current constitution because it literally forbids it, right? Because we have a
Okay, great.
separation between church and state.
But we're fear mongering
We're not
nonstop.
fear mongering. We're
Okay.
talking about reality.
What
You're the one that's
go
trying
ahead.
to play off all this danger and act as if, nothing's going on. When in reality, 20 years ago the UK was safe. And now there's freaking grape gangs everywhere you look,
All right,
and you're
fear
trying to act
mongering.
as if Islam isn't a problem. It's
We
not
are
fear
not the
mongering, it's the
UK.
reality.
You know that. We're not the UK.
We're very close to it. Have you seen
We're
New York
very
City?
close
One out
to
of
it. I'm
one
so
out of
sorry.
8
We
people
have
in
air
New York City are
conditioning.
Muslim. 1 out of 8
Listen,
people
when
in
they get
New
air
York City are Muslim.
conditioning, then maybe they could step up here and lecture me on how bad the
Saudi
US
Arabia
is.
has air conditioning. What does that mean?
Josh,
So what?
why is it? Just hold on one second. Why is it that you're in a
Dubai has air
okay?
conditioning.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dubai has air conditioning. That doesn't
Okay.
make them better than us or the UK.
Not
And
the
they didn't
point.
have basic
Not the
human
point.
rights.
Not the point. Not the point.
All right, so go on. What's your
Okay,
point?
so why is it productive? What is the point of fear mongering about Islam? Why is it ramping up right now?
Why are we fear-mongering? We're not
Yes.
fear-mongering. In America, states are being taken over. Like I said, New York City,
States
you
are
have
being taken over. What state is taken over by Islam?
New Jersey.
I'm sorry. Have you heard of Lakewood, New Jersey?
All right, so I guess
Like,
they're
what are you
fighting
talking?
over.
Do you
I
hear
guess they're
yourself,
fighting it out.
Josh?
I
Do
guess
you
they're fighting it
fucking
out.
hear yourself?
Well, listen, one is a benefit and one's a negative.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me how.
Because one has built this country and one wants to
Oh, now you sound like
demolish
the
this country.
foundational black Americans. Jewish people built this country.
It's a fact, man.
Okay, well,
Everything that
take it
makes
up with the
America great,
FBAs.
everything
I'll
that
let
makes
you and the
America great,
FBAs fight it out, and then the winner can come talk.
everything that makes America great was created by Jews. So I
Oh,
don't know what you want me
okay.
to tell you.
So you're just as bad as the foundational Black Americans.
No,
And
because they're
you know what
delusional.
you know what is in common with these two groups? One, they act so supreme that they're the best. They created everything, but yet they play victim.
No, it's actually the white people that claim that the
Okay, go
Ashkenazi
ahead.
Jews are the best. If you ever hear white people talk,
I've never
they
once
put us
heard a
on a
white
pedestal as
person
if we're
say
the
that.
top.
Never once in my life have
They
I
didn't
heard
say
a
it
white person
verbatimly,
say
they
that.
insinuate it. They
Oh,
insinuate
they
it.
insinuate it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they say that the white race is enslaved to the Ashkenazi Jewish race. That would, indicate that they're inferior. Yeah. So, I mean,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I must tell you, it is comical to me that you have the same talking points as Julian and the
where do you
foundational
think they
Black
got it from?
Americans.
Where do you think they got it from?
I honestly, I don't know. A fucking popsicle stick, a drunk guy in the corner. I have no fucking clue where you guys come up with this bullshit. It is entertaining to listen to. I'm not gonna
Listen,
lie.
listen, you
But
can laugh all you want. Reality is, we gave
what's
you guys
reality?
religion. We gave you guys religion. All the religions you guys
You
follow.
who's we?
Judaism, right? Jewish people. Christianity was created by Jews.
Oh, too
Islam
funny,
is built
man.
off of Judaism. All
You
your
just said the
governing
country was
systems,
founded.
all your
Uh,
governing systems,
the country was
yeah.
founded because one of the founding fathers said, "You know what? Let's give the Jews a place to live."
No, that's not what I said.
Well, I'm
America
sorry.
was
Give me the
was
quote. Give me the quote that Adam said. Go ahead.
who, John Adams?
Yeah, go ahead.
John Adams, he has a few quotes. He said one
Okay,
that
go. Give me
he
one.
said
Give me the one that you
humanity.
gave.
Oh, he said that he supports Israel establishing a homeland in Jerusalem.
Okay.
And then he also said that humanity is to thank the Jewish people for the civilization that we have today. You can
Wait,
look this up.
Lolly's on your side, or I think Lolly's on your side. She said, I don't know. Lolly reappears. She's like the fucking Undertaker, WWE style,
Listen,
raising from the
John
grave.
Adams, this is on a government website. You can find this
Yeah.
online. He said that humanity is to thank Jewish people for Western civilization. This is John Adams that said it.
John Adams was the Michael Haas back in the day, so that's good. But can I ask
Oh,
you
he is our
if? Oh,
founding
okay.
father.
All right, no problem. So,
And George Washington called
okay.
America the Promised Land. You know
Hell
that?
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, if you just go to a random person in middle of America, right, Nebraska, pick a state, and you say to them, who has impacted your life in a more negative way, Islam or Israel? What do you think their answer is?
Probably neither.
Really? Well, the majority of Americans think this war, whether right or wrong, they're saying this war is Israel's war. And that's why gas prices are up, energy prices are up, grocery prices are up, inflation is up. What are your thoughts on
Listen,
that?
listen, during World War II, most Americans had the same opinion, and they said that they shouldn't
Okay.
join
All right.
World
So
War
we're back to
II.
World War
It's
Two. Okay.
Britain's war to fight. So listen, I don't
Okay.
care what the majority opinion is. The majority opinion changes from one day to the next. I care about the reality, right?
All right,
That's
hold
all
on
that
one second,
matters.
Josh. Hold on one second, please. Lolly, you're in the queue. The only question that remains unanswered is very simple. Did you give information of your fellow Jewish people or fellow Zionists to Abu? That's all I want an answer to. I don't, this conversation, I don't think it's going to be really productive adding you into it. But do you have an answer there? Did you give information to Abu of your own people?
So Dave, let me ask you, what
Wait,
happened
hold
to
on one
you?
second, Josh. Hold on one second, Josh. I'm not dropping. I did
Uh,
not. Okay, Lolly, I appreciate you. All right, go, Josh. What's your question?
what happened to you that made you have like a complete, flip? Like you were completely from one side to the other. Like
No,
what made you
sure,
grift?
sure. Okay, Griff. What have I said that's factually not true?
It's not about what you said. It's about the fact that
Okay.
you were, holding lives and like going against Islam and supporting Israel and all that stuff.
So I'll
And
re-ask.
then
Hold
you,
on,
one second, and then you had a
Josh.
complete grift to the point where you're supporting Islam and acting as
How
if
am I supporting Islam?
you're fear-mongering. You're acting
How
as
am
if
I
anyone that,
how am I
because you
supporting
act as if,
Islam?
because you act as if anyone that talks about Islam is fear-mongering.
No, that's not acting. That's a fact. We have people in Israel lecturing America. Don't allow Islam to take over. There's no Sharia courts here. They're in
But
Israel,
wait,
though.
well, there
Okay,
is, but
we
that's a
wait.
separate
Go ahead.
conversation.
Hold on,
But
hold
why,
on.
why,
Wait,
why
hold
the
on one
grift?
sec. Hold on.
Why the grift though?
Okay, sure, Jumbo.
It's not about you talking about Islam, about you fear mongering, saying that Islam is gonna take over. You now said two lies. You said they get married in the way they get married. When you wanna get married in a Islamic mosque, in the mosque, you have to first obtain a marriage license from the court of United States of America. Take
Luna,
that to
you're,
the mosque.
that's
Listen,
not what
take
they
that to
do,
the
Luna.
Let
mosque.
her
But
finish. Let
that's
her
not
finish,
how
please,
the
Josh.
law works in America, and they have to obey by those laws. Otherwise, that marriage is not recognized.
Okay. Well, let me give you a deal breaker. More than the majority of
You're not
Muslims.
going to. I got
Okay,
married
Luna, it's
here,
my turn
and
to
that's how I
respond.
had to do it.
Yeah, but I can show you articles and you can look this up. This is very well-known knowledge that most Muslims in America that get married don't do it legally because not only do they do it in the mosques that didn't need to do it legally, it's also so they get more benefits. Okay, you can look this up. As a matter of fact, I
Okay,
can even show you
okay,
Muslims
if
on
they do it
TikTok
in
that
a
are
mosque
married,
without a
but they're not even
license,
legally married.
Josh, if they get married without a marriage license from the court, that marriage is not recognized.
Islamically, it is. They
And
didn't
there is
care
no
about them,
in
or they didn't
that
care about what
mosque.
America sees. Oh my
But
God.
listen, that mosque can get in deep shit legally if they marry a couple without a marriage license. That's the first thing you have to give to the sheikh. I had to do it.
Okay, you're Shia. You're not
You
a
know
real
what?
And
That's
and
Muslim.
a.
you said
Oh.
and you
Luna,
said
you're a
the way
Shia.
they
You're not a
get you
real.
hold
You're not
on,
a real
hold on,
Muslim.
hold on. But another thing you said the way they get married. Do Jews get married differently than Americans? Christian,
Jeez.
do Jewish people get married differently? Don't they bring in a rabbi marrying them? So is that like bad?
No, because
Because the
Jewish
way
people.
you're saying it,
You see, again, you're deflecting. We're talking about Sharia courts, and then we went to the marriages, and now you're going to the Jewish people.
no. But
Jewish people.
if
Jewish
a
people do things
Muslim
differently. Yeah.
yeah, but they have a rabbi, right? We have a sheikh.
Yeah, but Jewish people aren't marrying underage children in their synagogues, while
They
Muslim
cannot get
people have been
if
caught
a
doing it
mosque
in the
again.
UK
Hold
multiple
on, don't
times.
spread lies, Josh.
Should
If
I show
they
you
marry
articles of it happening in the
underage,
UK? I can show you
I'm
articles of it.
talking about America. What are you talking
All right,
I'm
come
about?
on.
talking about
Talk
the
one at a
UK.
time. Talk one at a. Okay, just hold on. Let me kind of mediate this. Luna is coming up here saying that you lied about two things. Okay, what were the two things he lied about, Luna? Give me one.
One is that they get married in mosques. In mosques, you have to have a marriage license for the sheikh to marry a couple. Like you can't. That's against the
Okay,
law. You
Josh,
cannot do
defend
it.
that lie.
Yeah, so I said again, majority, and you can ask this to other even Muslims that will admit it. Majority of Muslims in America do not get married legally. They only do it through the mosque because they didn't care about the American governing system. They only care about the Islamic governing system. And if it's halal to get married in the mosque, that's all they need. They didn't care about what the courts in America have to say. In the second lie, she's saying that I spoke about children getting married in the mosques. I'm not talking about America. I was very specific. I said it's happening in the UK, and I can show you several articles where they got caught doing it. Okay?
Okay, do you want to respond, Luna?
Yes, again, he first didn't say it happened in England. He first said they marry children in the mosque, okay? And that was a lie. In America, that does not happen. Again, it's illegal for a sheikh to marry a couple without a marriage license. I had to do it. I had to go get a marriage license, and my cousin
Oh my god, we're going in
go get a
circles.
marriage license, and then they brought a sheikh in to marry them.
So that means
So
every
the same
Muslim does
thing
it
with
the way you
Jewish
did it?
people. Yes, even if they do it in a mosque without it, first of all, the sheikh would never jeopardize. If they do, they're stupid. If they do marry a
Since when
couple
are
without a
Muslims
marriage
smart?
license, what?
Since when are Muslims smart? I'm confused.
Okay, no, Muslims are stupid. Okay, Josh, you happy now?
No,
Okay,
listen, I
they're
don't know why you're
stupid.
getting
That's
offended.
not
You're
All right, but
Shia.
Josh,
Shias aren't real
hold
Muslims.
on one second. My question, and it was from Margot, and I think it's fair. If Muslims were such a threat, why were you focused on Christians for the last 4 months?
What do you mean?
Don't you
I've
run
been
live?
consistent. I've
Okay,
been
go ahead.
consistent.
All right.
Listen,
Tell me in which way.
I think Islam and Christianity are very similar. And, but that doesn't mean that Islam is not compatible with America. It's really that simple.
Margot
I've
said
said
all
Islam
you
is not
hold
compatible
on.
with America for
Hold
like
on.
30 years.
Margot said all you did was trash Christians for the last 4 months and said that they were dangerous.
No, Margot's lying. I never said that. Margot constantly lies on my name. For some reason, Margot, anytime I speak about Christianity, she's watching me like a hawk. And it's illegal for Jewish people to mention
So why are
Christianity,
you
and we
grifting,
must
Josh?
support Christians.
Josh, why are you
No, I've been
grifting?
always consistent. I've never grifted.
But Josh,
I've always been
you
consistent.
said, Dave, why have you changed? I have been very consistent in every way that
No,
for
you
me.
haven't,
Okay, hold on
Dave.
one second. Hold on
Now
one
you're
second.
gonna lie about
Wait,
me being
why are you
consistent.
talking when I talk? Why are you doing that? Okay,
Oh,
number
my bad.
one, it has always been America first, Republican Party first. And you could say, well, Dave, why did you support Israel when it came to Gaza? I didn't give a fuck. I would much rather have Bibi do it than the United States get involved. Now we have the United States involved in the Middle East, and it's been ugly. It's been a disaster. Okay, so it's not changing anything. But go ahead. You could respond.
Yeah, no, listen, I've always been consistent. I always say that Islam and Christianity are very simple.
Why you mad would say consistently lying? You came up here and told
Consistent.
multiple
I'm gonna
lies.
start calling y'all Lionist instead of Zionist because that's all we hear. And your goofy ass been talking about Christians. Margot even said she
Alright,
has a video
listen,
of you
I'm
yelling
done
that
here.
key
Have a good
lime. You're
day,
not louder
guys.
than me, boy, so shut the fuck up.
No, you
She
can get
said
the
she
vote
has a
panel.
video of you
I
yelling
know
at
you
key
could.
lime for defending
I know you could
Christians.
crash out louder than everyone, so here, take the panel.
Wait,
Yeah,
oh, there you
exactly.
go.
Get the fuck down, boy.
Hell yeah. All right, so here comes Bombi. Bombi, what's going on?
And real quick, Bombi, real quick,
Oh,
baby.
okay.
Happy vacation. Sorry, Dave. Hi, Dave. Sahar. Do not let these children, especially Josh, these goofy people, talk to you like that. He's calling you stupid and all this weird stuff. Fuck him. Who the fuck is he?
Yeah, I know, that's right. And I just wanted to
Why you mad? To be honest,
oh,
you were sitting on a live where they were saying kick all Muslims out.
No, I defend Muslims. What you talking about?
Okay.
I came up. Are you talking about my boy Trumpavelli's live? I don't agree with that. You've never heard me say
that's
anything
horrible.
disrespectful about Muslims. I came up on his live to show. I came up on his live to show
Thank you,
this
Davis.
exact photo where
love you, Davies.
where the British white people stole our idea. That's why I came up on that live.
No, I've never heard you say
Exactly.
anything disrespectful.
You never. I always say I want all the Muslims to come to Jesus Christ. You'll never hear me disrespect somebody's religion.
All right.
I'll troll it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Davis.
I stand on business.
All right, hold on. Bombi, how's it going?
Hey. I just wanted hi from me and Issa. I just wanted to say something.
Sure.
Hi, Davies. I wanted to say he was saying something about you grifting. I don't know if he knows what the meaning of grifting is, because I think if anyone knows you and your lives, like the one thing that you don't ask for is taps, and especially like not gifts or anything
Okay,
like that. I mean,
you've
if
got to
anything,
shut.
I
You've
ask
got
for
to
gifts.
shut.
Do you know what
You've
I
got to
mean?
shut. You've got to shut this coin gobber up. My question
All right,
is for you,
W
Dave.
coin.
Shut
What
up,
the hell?
Bambi.
It was my
All right.
turn next.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Go ahead. Bobby, were you finished?
Yeah, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. Well, okay, Lolly is on one tonight.
Yeah, what the fuck was Lolly even saying?
I don't know,
I
but
don't even
she
know.
wasn't happy. I
It
was
was on
gonna
a
say,
loop.
like, you don't go out of your way to grift. Like grifting would mean, you
Bobby,
having
I
a
don't need
live goal.
defense. I don't need
Yeah,
defense.
no,
I can
no, no. But
assure you.
I'm just saying, like, I think people should understand what grifting means, because I think he should just say how he really feels instead of like hiding behind the word grifting. Because I mean, there's a lot of things that people can call you, but a grifter is not one. So,
All
like,
right.
let's try to figure it out. You know?
I
All
just
right. Very
wanted
good.
I just
Go
wanted to
ahead, B.
respond to some of the whole point. I think that conversation was so ridiculously stupid. And it was stupid because for shitting on Christianity so much, despite the United States being founded upon Christians and their values, I think that even pointing out the fact that there are Sharia courts is a hypocritical argument, especially given the fact that there are Jewish rabbinical courts that exist. They're both voluntary arbitration panels, and they operate for the same reasons. So I don't have a problem with either existing. I personally do not like Islam. That doesn't mean that I have a problem with Muslims. I don't like the religion. That's okay. I don't have to like a belief system. However, I will 100% defend and fight for Muslims to be able to practice their religion freely in the United States, because that's what the First Amendment is. So to even argue that is so un-American. Our freedom to, honor our religious belief is protected by the Constitution. So crying
He's
about
saying
that
that the
shit is
USA
bullshit.
was founded on Jewish principles,
On
Jewish
Jewish
values.
values.
Judeo-Christian values is the term, Bambi.
Yeah, but all of them
No, well, she's
were
reading what Josh
Christians.
is saying.
Yeah, but all of them were Christians, and Judeo-Christian values just means that they respected and honored the Jewish people that came to help establish the country. But ultimately, our presidents have always been Christians.
Allegedly.
Okay, listen, I feel that there are times where we get further and further away from what I feel is most important. And once again, you could disagree, and I have no problem with that. I respect that. But there is a problem where we have Jewish Americans, Zionist Americans, Israelis lecturing Americans that we should not allow Islam to overtake the United States or overrun or however they phrase it. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's fear mongering.
Dave,
So okay, go ahead. Hi,
I
Satchel.
watched Hi. God bless you all. So I watched two documentaries today.
Sure.
Okay. And I find it crazy that Build-A-Bear brought up like benefits, right? Whether it be WIC or housing or funding of any sort. I watched two documentaries today, one about New York and one about New Jersey. And you brought up Lakewood, New Jersey. The documentary that I watched was about Lakewood and Jackson, right? How these Hasidic communities are moving in, overthrowing like the government system in these cities, taking over, taking funding away from American students for their own students, defunding schools to the point where they're lost, and then the Hasidic Jews come in, buy those schools penny on the dollar, turn them into like yeshivas. So I don't understand like the double standard, right? So if like what B said, I don't have a problem with either. I don't agree with Islam. However, the Constitution protects all of us, and we have that freedom to practice our religion, right? But why would anyone who isn't Jewish or Muslim pick and choose between the two? If they're going to be against Muslims coming in and taking away funding from American students, they're going to be against Jews doing that too. So I don't understand the double standard and the double talking. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't.
I need. Sorry.
You said you previously married and he was a Muslim, right?
Can I just say one final thing? I'm gonna drop. I don't know if she's Luna's speaking.
Bianca, you could come up first. I'm so sorry. Shosh is saying, here we go. Hold on one second. Let me find this fucking comment. Dave, you're dividing us further. What am I saying that's dividing people? I think what's dividing people is fear mongering based on lies. Okay, what am I saying that is inaccurate? Like, and you could put your little laughing emoji or whatever, but I don't get it. You're part of the division, and yes, you're buying into it. Can you like explain? So when I say straight up facts that right now in America, Israel is more unpopular than Islam, that is a fact. There's no way around it. So why are we acting as if that's not the case? Gubby, you said you wanted to make a point before you drop.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now, but I
Okay.
just wanted to close off because I just think it's really interesting how a Jewish American man can come on a panel and speak anti-Christian rhetoric and take credit for the foundation of the United States, saying it was founded on Jewish values, when that's complete bullshit. And it's complete bullshit because within our historical documents, the historical documents of the United States of America, the Treaty of Paris, which is what basically declared our freedom and independence from Britain, starts off with the words, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So that's not a traditional Jewish value, my love. That's a Christian value because that is a Christian nation under God. So that's all I have to say. Thanks, Dave. Have a good night. I'll see you when you go live later.
Yes, ma'am. Sweet dreams, Bianca. We'll talk to you later. All right, Leah, how's it going?
Hey. It's interesting listening to this today. I think my biggest question would be for everyone that's talking about Islam, because this is me. I'm a Christian. I love my Jesus, right? But I don't care about other people's religion. And I feel like for me, I live my life. I want to say more about the New Testament, and I try to be humble and I try to not judge people, a lot of these things. But like, number one, I hear like all of these people that you mention often, and my thinking is, what is their plan? If it was up to them, what would they do with Muslims? You know what I mean? Because the reason the United States was like, we came here was to leave religious persecution. We were created on a freedom of religion. And if we go and we stop a freedom of religion for one set of people or another, they could come back and do this to the Christians and all of us. So this is what I mean. I don't understand. Like, it's just so much hate coming from everyone lately. It's ridiculous.
Agree. And I think it is, it seems like it is Jewish people versus Islam. And it's, I'm not saying Islam is perfect. I'm not Muslim. Okay. I don't know much about the religion. But it seems like it's Jewish people fear mongering Americans or trying to fear monger them. And anybody with a brain could look up their lies and figure out that it's not as bad as they're saying it is. That's the problem, in my opinion.
And I don't know, I've been around it a lot. Like I said, I'm a Christian, but I've never heard of the people I know that are Muslims speak bad about Judaism. I've never had anyone try to convert me. So I don't know. I have a lot of issues. I have people on many religions that I'm friends with, but it's like that. I'm going to tell you something though. I think one disservice has been done, and that's the more they keep talking. And I'm just talking about with the Jewish people about like how they're the chosen. I'm so tired of that, because you know what? They're not the chosen anymore. And I believe through the Bible, if Jesus had an elite basketball team, right? And the Jews were chosen. And then all of a sudden after Jesus, died and unalived, right? He has opened this team to everyone. And I don't know why, and I understand how bad they hate Jesus, and that's the issue I have. And I have not
Who goes
heard.
around saying that?
Hold on, people on
I don't
here,
know,
like,
schnitzel that says fuck
yeah,
Jesus.
all the time about our Savior. We will
Just an
never,
example.
yeah, come up
So
here
you're
and
taking
talk.
one person on this app that says like he doesn't like Jesus
Do
and
you
like
want
whatever?
me? Do you want to go to YouTube with me and we could play a
And
whole
who?
bunch of videos?
Which Jews goes
Rabbis.
around saying that they're the chosen ones and like talking like that?
Elijah
You
for
got
one.
yeah.
Jews
Yeah,
are
we're just
chosen.
okay.
Jews are
Okay, we
chosen.
know
Okay,
that.
there
We
you
know
go.
that. But the way that they're making it sound is like
Exhibit
as if
A.
we go
Shosh, you didn't
there,
know that? You didn't
we
know Hashem
go
chose
that we
us?
go around.
XO
Josh, one
baby.
second. That we go around making ourselves look like whatever, but you got like Dave. What the hell? Did you take your shahada or something? Like, what the hell's going on? Seriously, like about a year and a half ago, like you literally used to have people up here like asking them
XO, I miss you, baby.
who commits. Oh, thank you. Who commits Tiatat?
Wait. Okay.
Shosh, I want to ask you a question.
Wait.
You
I
guys,
want to respond to her. I want to respond to her. Shows like, come on. Stop with the gaslighting. Stop with the bullshit. Stop with the fear mongering.
What fear mongering?
Listen, you just came up here and said, Dave, who says these crazy things? I give you a name. You're like, well, who says we're the chosen people? Josh
So
says,
you
yeah, we
basically
are.
took one
Do you
person
not look
off this
silly?
toxic app and like basically went with it? Are you shitting me?
Wait, say that again.
You took one person off this app and then put them as a collective as a
Did
whole.
you hear my response to the first time you said that? I said, let's go to YouTube together and we can play rabbi after rabbi. Pick a subject.
I bet
you want to
you
say
I
the
don't even
chosen
know
one?
any of these
Do you want to talk
rabbis.
about the 2,800 slaves? What do you want to talk about,
By the way, your
I'm
2,800
flexible.
slaves is debunked because it's nowhere in the Talmud. So
Wait, I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Rabbi Rock was up here explaining it.
Who's Rabbi Rock?
All right, can I respond to?
He's my second rabbi. He's behind Asher.
Wait, I wanted to.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, Bombi.
I wanted to ask something to Shosh, and I love Shosh. Shosh is me and Shosh are cool,
What's
but
up, man?
what I will say is I think for a lot of us it can come across as a bit hypocritical, right? Because when Dave was running what he was running on Black Americans, on the Muslims, I won't lie to you, a majority of the people that were up here enjoying it, sitting there laughing when there was, the most cruelest narratives being ran about other people of ethnic minorities, no one else gave a fuck. But now all of a sudden, I think people are expecting, okay, cool, because the focus is on Israel and the focus is on the Jewish people. All of a sudden, oh, now we all have to feel bad.
Bambi, you
I'm
said
sorry,
that
I
already.
didn't hear anyone. One second, well, I'm not finished. I didn't hear anyone asking to boycott when the narrative was being run on Muslims. I didn't hear anyone sitting there bitching and moaning when Black people were being spoken about. But now all of a sudden,
We went to
we should all
minorities.
be bowing,
Muslims are not the minority.
Of course, they are the minority.
So that makes it okay?
There's more Jews in America than there are
hold
Muslims.
on.
What are you on
Guys,
about?
guys, hold on one second. You could say that Dave has gone after a lot of different groups. No problem. Okay, but have I ever said anything that's factually not true?
No, it's not about so much you, Dave.
Okay,
What I will say
hold
is
on,
one
hold on,
second.
Bobby. Hold on, Bobby.
Oh my
Hold
God.
on 1 second, baby.
Mhm.
Shosh, go ahead. What
This
did I
whole
say that's untrue?
2,800 shit is all bullshit. There's
Okay, but
nowhere in the Torah, there's nowhere in the Talmud where it says 2,800. And I never grew up like that. I never heard anything like that. And you're taking it from
so
Asher.
we're just lying. We're just flat out lying. Josh, does it mention 2,800 servants or slaves in the Talmud? Yes or no?
Josh doesn't mention 20.
Just drop.
Yeah, Shosh just dropped.
What the fuck? Don't
Hell
tell me
yeah.
what to do. It's a
Yeah,
chatzin.
exactly.
You want me to?
There's
take it?
nowhere in the Talmud it says
You're asking me.
2,800. My brothers are rabbis. Shut up.
Okay, so I mean, come on, Josh.
I have
Also, I
no
will
reason to
mention as
lie
well.
about anything. That's the
Okay,
crazy
Shosh
part.
is
Like,
fine.
you,
Listen, I'll tell you guys something very simple. All you anti-Semites that are so worried about the 2,800 slaves, one thing I
there's
guarantee
no
you
trust.
is you won't be alive in that time. So don't worry about it.
Okay, and just so you know, Shosh, and Josh, you could confirm this or say that I'm wrong. Rabbi Rock was up here and said when you get
Who's
20.
Rabbi Rock?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, Rabbi Rock said that when you're a Jewish slave, right? You didn't behave after 7 years, you're encouraged to leave slavery, I guess. But if you're a goy, there's no option after 7 years. You're there forever. True or not, Josh?
Dave, did you ever fact check this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to fact check it with Josh
Please.
right now.
No, no,
Hey,
did
can
you
you
ever
get
search
one of
it
your
up on your own?
brother? Wait, I'm sorry.
Shush, I
Yes, I
warned you
did.
to drop.
Show Josh is, and you can say
I
whatever
don't
you
give
want
a
about
fuck
Josh.
what Josh says
I
or
think
what
Josh
anyone
is
says. I'm my own person. I do what I want.
okay. So you're now the new paparazzi. No offense to paparazzi and Zionist Barbie.
I have
That you're like, I
always
don't
done
understand why
whatever I
people are
wanted.
telling me to drop.
I have always done what I wanted. Okay?
Okay, fair
Thank
enough.
you.
But
Thank
do you
you.
think
Thank you very much.
you?
It's a free country.
Sure, of course it is. Do you think that you're doing a great job of representing your side?
Does Josh think that he's doing a great job at representing his...
I'll answer for Josh, and then
Okay,
he can
great.
answer. I think
Perfect.
Josh is one of the best people on this app debating history and knowledge of his
Very cool.
religion. No doubt about it.
But
He's the
that's
only
not...
one I've
Okay.
seen go head to head with Asher and not completely flame out.
Well, now
So you could
Asher
say,
cries every time he sees me.
no. Let's not bring up my rabbi. So
Bring him up
shows.
right now. He won't want to debate me.
Stop.
Weren't you
I
here
refuse
last
to
year when
debate
I
him.
literally debunked Asher for actually not being a rabbi? And I know Jeff Seidel.
That's Rabbi Asher to
That's
you.
not a rabbi.
Okay.
That's not a rabbi. I
Well,
wouldn't
your
say
brothers
that he's
aren't
not
rabbis. How about
Jewish.
that?
I
Your
wouldn't say that
brothers
he's
aren't rabbis.
not
How about
Jewish.
that?
What?
Rabbi Asher is a rabbi. What is it called, Josh?
Jeff
His
Seidel doesn't give
smicha?
smicha. So where did he
I've
get his
seen
rabbanut from?
I've seen two
Rabbinical
smichas from
position.
Rabbi Asher. Haven't seen your brother's fucking smichas.
That's not a
So
smicha.
it is what it is.
That's
All
not
right,
a smicha.
let's go back to Josh. Go ahead, Josh.
Alright, so I wanted to respond to what B said earlier. So she was saying that what I'm saying is an embarrassment and it was Christian values that founded America. Listen, reality is, if you look at the American Constitution, the American Constitution style democracy came from the Bible. It did not come from the Greeks. You could look this up. Liberty came from the Jewish Bible. Equality came from the Jewish Bible. And the father of the American Constitution was, what's his name? Adams, right? And he was fluent in Hebrew. You could look this up. Not only was he fluent in Hebrew, he studied Jewish teachings more than just the Torah. He also studied the Talmud, and he studied a lot of Jewish law, right? Because the American Constitution is built off of Jewish values. Jewish Christian values isn't a real thing. That's just a cop-out, right? You can't have Jewish Christian or Judeo-Christian. That's just a cop-out. So it's Jewish values, not Christian values. I'm sorry, I hate to break this to you, but this is just factual. And also, in God we trust, and all these famous American slogans were all written by Jews. Even your Christmas songs were written by Jews. You can fact check it.
So Dave,
Josh is just flat out trolling. I swear to God.
when there's imams,
Go ahead.
when there's
Go ahead,
imams
Josh.
that are literally
Yeah.
calling for all Muslims to spread the ummah, and you have literal pro-Pali shouting death to America, and you have jihadists that are here in the U.S. and sleeper cells that are here in the U.S., what do you call that? How do you call Israel more of a threat
I
to our
call it
democracy?
fear mongering.
How is it? Oh, so they're the ones fear mongering.
No, you.
They're the ones saying it. What the hell are you talking about?
I have not heard it. I don't know what to tell you.
I can bring you multiple YouTube videos, and Sneeko himself, inshallah, one day Islam shall enter the home of every single.
Shush. Okay, they said that. How are they gonna take over America? Explain that part to me.
What do you mean? Look at what's happening to Minnesota. What are you talking about?
They took over Minnesota?
It's like now a Muslim state. I literally just debated someone on this, and she was like laughing about it. She was like, "Yeah, it's a Muslim state now. It's a majority Muslims.
Under
Texas also."
Majority Muslims are taking over. Like, that doesn't make sense. So if there's a state that are majority Jewish people, that means they took over?
What do you mean there's a state of there's 15 million Jews worldwide, okay? Worldwide.
Ask it. There's more Jews in America than
Is there one Jewish state in the United States? Is there?
I have never known. So you're telling the truth by saying Minnesota's been taken over by
Do we
Muslims?
say that we want to spread the Juma or something? What do we say? Do we
No,
say death to
no. But
America?
are they?
Do we shout
When
death to
you
America?
say,
Yeah, but
you know, when
Luna,
you
you're
say they're
Shia.
gonna
Your
take
people don't even
over
do this.
America, hold on. When you say America is being taken over by Islam, by Muslims, how? Explain that to me. That means
They say
All right,
Sharia
that
can I
law. That
respond?
means.
Let me
Go
respond,
ahead.
Shush, if you don't mind.
Why are you getting involved in Shosh's conversation?
Okay, my bad, Shush.
You're
You
not
respond.
confident in Shosh delivering a
No,
good
I'm very
response?
confident. I'm very
Okay,
confident.
let
I
her
just want to make a
talk. Let
point.
the woman
My bad.
talk. Go ahead, Shosh. Floor is yours.
imams say this everywhere. I believe there's in certain states they already have like their own Muslim police, and their own Sharia
Do
in
Jewish
their
people have
towns.
their own police in New York? Securities?
Domrim that help the NYPD. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Okay, but do Jewish community have their own police that have
No, we
security?
don't have our own police. We literally
Yeah,
have
there is
it's
there is
Shomrim,
something.
and the city and the state don't pay Shomrim. It's a free organization. Learn the
Yeah, but
So
difference.
Muslims have
You
Islamic
think
police.
to an outsider they see a difference? Listen,
There's a
let me
very
say
big
something.
difference than enforcing people and trying to
Let,
take
let,
over
let me say
churches.
something really quick, and I'll explain to you guys very
They took
simple.
over churches. Can you show which church they took
In the
over?
UK, they took over
Okay, can we
the
focus on
We're
Protestant
America,
talking
churches.
please? I don't give a rat's ass about the
Uh,
fucking
so I don't
UK.
know about
Fuck
America.
Bombi,
Listen,
fuck them all.
Okay,
all
so
right,
Even
in
in
listen,
the
New
Oh,
UK,
York,
sorry,
when
when the
they're
let me
Bombi.
just say
most
something
in
really
blasting,
in the
quick.
UK is
the calls to
6%.
prayer
All
at
right, one
5 a.m. in
second.
the morning.
I want to say
about
something very
that in
simple.
Israel. How about that? Why don't
All
you
right,
guys do
listen,
something about the
listen.
Muslims in Israel?
We're
Why
talking
aren't you
about
guys
the
doing
U.S.
something?
right now.
Do you
Keep to
remember
the
Shush? You
topic.
guys,
Keep to
Okay.
the topic.
Shush. What happened to you guys saying we
We're
love
talking
our
about the
Muslims in
U.S.
Israel?
Are you
No,
skipping
I'm
around?
asking you. I'm asking you. What happened to Jewish people on this app saying we love our Muslims? We have call to prayer every morning. See, look at this mosque. What happened? Why don't you guys do something about that in
There's call to
Israel?
prayer in
Fuck them,
Israel. I'm
Luna. Fuck
talking right
them.
now to the U.S. because this is what the subject is about. Okay, who's a threat to the democracy? Okay, that's what we're talking about.
All right,
You
what's
do
your name?
understand changing
Luna,
the
can I say
American
something really quick?
Constitution, it's almost impossible.
All right,
Almost
listen, I want to say
impossible.
something really quick.
You
And
don't
this is
compare us to UK. Don't fear
okay,
monger and talk
It's not
shit.
about fear
Makes
okay.
you
mongering,
guys
Oh my
look
genius.
God,
like bunch of
never mind.
racist Islamophobic. It makes you guys look like
When you
shit.
have
Why are
Elon
you guys all
Omar that
crying?
literally stands with the pro-Palestine movement that burns our American flags,
I
great.
don't
It's
like
just
her.
a beautiful sign.
I don't like her. I think she
You
should
don't
be
have to
voted
like me.
out. No, I don't like her. I'm telling you, I don't like her. I hate her. I think she should be voted out.
You guys seem like you're in a relationship that's just not working out.
Shut
Who?
the fuck up, Josh.
Wait,
And
who's
anyway,
Don't
we
talk
can
Shosh
who,
and
talk
about
who
about
are you
the
me.
talking
UK.
about,
The
Josh?
Shosh and
no,
Luna,
the
they're both
percent.
nagging to each other's. They didn't even want to hear
No,
each
it's all
other's
good.
out.
It's
They're
all
just
good. It's
over
all good.
talking.
Luna,
Just
go ahead.
so
Luna,
sick
go
of
ahead.
you guys. So sick of you guys fear mongering, talking shit as if we're the Europe. You
Okay, just
don't.
don't say
That shit
we
doesn't
didn't
work
warn you.
here.
All right, listen,
Okay,
I want to say
go
something
take
now.
care of Muslims in Israel.
Luna, let me say something really quick. Okay, now this is the reality. Reality is, in Islam, the Quran teaches you that Sharia law is the supreme law, meaning that every single Muslim must prefer Sharia law over any other law. If any Muslim were to take any foreign governing system superior to Sharia, then he's considered to be a mushrik, which is a hypocrite. Therefore, and you can try this if you want, Dave, or anyone listening, talk to any educated Muslim or any religious Shia, Sunni Muslim, not really the Shias, but the Sunnis, and ask them verbatimly if they prefer Sharia law over the American Constitution or if they prefer the American Constitution over Sharia law. And they'll always say that they prefer Sharia law over the American
But
Constitution.
any intelligent person, they might prefer it, but they realize it will never happen.
But it happened in
Never
57
happened
countries
in the
already.
United States. It will
Mm.
never happen
It
in the
happened.
United
It
States.
Who's
happened in
saying it will never
57
happen? It's
It will
countries.
crazy.
never happen in the United States. Will you guys
Well, it's
just
happening
stop?
in cities.
Okay,
It's
so
happening
what
one
has
city
to
at a time.
happen for the fear mongering to stop? That let's cut to the chase.
But
Because
Dave, this is
okay,
this is
go ahead.
this is the only thing that they have to grasp on. This is their only type of ammunition that they have. Oh, let's forget about all of these right-wing extremists that hate Jewish people, that hate the Jewish identity. Let's forget about all of these Christian extremists that also hate us. Actually, do you know what? We'll just pin the blame on Muslims, because at the end of the day, that's the easier thing to do. Just pointing your finger and saying, yeah, do you know what? It's because of Islam. It's because of Muslims.
Nah,
It's not
Muslims don't
going
really
to
have
get what?
power.
Shut the fuck up, Josh. I'm talking. It's not going to get rid of
Bambi, you're not adding
anti-Semitism.
anything. You're
It's
just
not going
looking
to
for
get
some
rid of the
attention. Calm
attacks. It's
down.
not going to get rid of Israel's approval rating. It's not going to make Bibi look like any
Bambi,
more
your
of a
opinions
saint.
change every
He's still
day.
going
You
to look
just
like a
say whatever
warmongering
makes you seem
Kel.
popular.
And it is what it is. Like, you can't get away from that. Maybe look internally, then look
Listen, you're Somali
externally.
and your
Maybe
people
how
don't
about
even
you
like
guys
you.
take
Really?
a
Calm down.
seat? How about you take several seats? Look at what you're doing internally as a group of people.
All right, Bombay. I take back my fuck Bombay in the UK. Okay, I appreciate your passion, but let me put it this way: if I'm a Democrat, I'm trying to figure out why Americans don't like Democrats. When it comes to a national election, they don't vote for the Democrats, right? And their problem is they have said for over a decade, orange man bad, instead of saying what's great about them, right? So here we are. How it applies to what I'm talking about here is Israel has a lower approval rating than Islam. And instead of talking up your side and why you're so chosen or great, you're bashing Islam. And that's the problem. Okay, so I don't think continuing this road is going to be helpful. Doesn't make sense. Okay, so Lolly, you said you wanted to just stay on the topic. You
Okay,
said you
Dave,
had proof.
Dave. I just want to understand the topic. So, why is it that
Okay.
in the primaries, and why is it that, especially in Texas, are they putting down as law to try and stop Islam? Why is this, Dave? We are talking
Sure.
about Americans. Why is
Sure.
this?
Sure. Honestly, I don't have a good answer for you.
Okay, no,
I
you
okay.
don't. You don't,
Okay.
because you are not in politics.
Correct.
Because, Dave, you decided to take me and try and turn me into a pretzel when you do not have the fucking knowledge of
Oh
what
yeah.
is actually going on in your country. Why is it that Mandani wanted to meet with the IRGC while while the war is going on? Why is
Sure.
it that on all of our ballots it is to stop Islam?
All
Why?
right. All
Why,
right.
Dave?
You're just cute as a button. Can I just ask you in a
No,
serious
you're
way?
not.
Oh, okay.
Dave, do not ask me any questions. I can promise you now, I will fucking
Wait,
turn
hold
this
on,
around for the first
Lolly,
time.
just hold on.
Because,
Okay,
because,
hold on,
because at the end
hold
of
on
the
one second,
day, I
Lolly.
have,
What I'll do is I'll just drop you. I'll ask my question, and then if you want to, you can come up and answer. Okay? Very simple. Why is Israel more unpopular than Islam? That's the question. If you want to answer it, you're more than welcome to come back up. I don't want you fucking having a complete meltdown. Just that's the question. What you're saying, I'm not even fact checking you. I'm not even saying you're wrong or lying or anything. All I'm asking is why is it Israel is less popular than Islam in America? And you could say, well, Dave, how is that true? Well, I don't know. Maybe look at New York City. Okay, and you could sit there, you could bash Mamdani, and I have no problem doing it. I have no problem bashing Mamdani and his policies, but the guy is pretty popular. And if you're here often, whenever I ask Democrats if you could wave a magic wand and make any current politician president, all the lefties say, Mom Donnie. That's the truth. Margot, you're saying he won by 0.8%. Margot, the statement was he is pretty popular. You're not. Once again, Donald Trump claims he won by a landslide and he is unpopular right now. All right, Lolly, you have the question. I await the answer, my love.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, you want to know why
Sure.
Islam is more popular than, or the Arab countries are more popular?
No, I'm just talking about here in America, love.
Okay, so, sure. Let's take this a step back. Are you talking about the religion or are you talking about the countries?
Okay, let me try it one more time. Here in America.
Yes, because
okay, no
we all
problem.
know
No problem.
that you are a fucking narcissist,
Oh,
Dave.
okay.
So you can drop me again, or we can have a conversation.
Okay. So do you want to answer the
Do
question?
not try and patronize me. If you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation.
Okay.
You asked, is Islam more popular than Judaism, or
That's not what I said.
That's why I'm asking you.
And to be fair, it actually says it right on my screen. Why is Islam more popular in the U.S. than Israel?
And that is 100,000,000% okay. And I'll tell you why. Because it is not Islam being more popular than Israel. What you are talking about is a religion. Islam as a religion. So you are saying Islam as a religion is more popular than Judaism.
No, I'm not talking about. No. You're adding words to the question, love.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just saying flat out. How about this? More. Maybe I'll phrase it a different way.
Okay.
More people hate the state of Israel than they dislike or hate Islam, or even fearful of Islam.
But Dave, like the country, when you say the state of Israel, but then you say, I really want to have this conversation with you, and I really appreciate this. And you know that I've never disrespected you, and you know that I've also moved away. So please show me the same respect right now. I'm asking you.
Okay.
All right. So you are saying Islam against the land of Israel.
Right.
Islam is how many billions of people?
2.
2.2 billion or something.
Okay.
You're talking, and then you refer to it as the land of Israel, which holds 10 million.
Okay.
So you are saying, why is there more pro? I'm asking you. I'm trying to work this out. You're asking, why is there more pro Islamics with 2.2 billion against the land of Israel, which is 10 billion?
Okay.
Is that what you're asking?
No, what I'm asking is why do most Americans dislike Israel, regardless of the numbers, like how many people are in Israel? They hate Israel more than they dislike or hate Islam.
They hate.
Okay.
They hate Israel more than they dislike Islam. Again, you've got 2.2 billion Islamics, as where you have 10 million.
Factually true, yes. Yeah, you are right there.
I'm sorry, and this
Okay,
is why,
no
like,
problem.
I'm trying, and Dave, you've known me for the last like freaking 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know that I'm going to ask these questions,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try and understand where this is coming from. So again, you're asking about 2.2 billion against 10 million. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I think your numbers, population numbers, I think they're pretty accurate. But reality, the size, however, the numbers of the people practicing Islam or the people living in Israel, that really doesn't have anything to do with the statement. And I think you're zeroing in on that, but it doesn't have anything. Okay,
Okay, so let's take it back to, all right, so let's take it back to another factor here.
sure.
Um, um, Americans have stopped liking the land of Israel.
Okay. Can
Just
I
say
try it a
yes or no.
different way? Well, can I try it a
I need
different
your
way?
input here. And like,
Okay,
I would.
okay, no problem. Let me try and explain it a different way. After 9/11, the approval rating of Israel was very high. The approval rating of Islam was very low. And as we have gone on, we're now approaching 25 years, it has flip flopped that the majority of Americans dislike Israel and they have zero fear of Islam. Does that make more sense?
It does. But then again, why is it that Americans are putting it on their ballot to stop Islam? Why is it that now Americans are putting it more and more on their ballot to stop Islam? So, yes, what you are saying, I understand. But if we look at it and we look at Florida and Texas and other states, they want to stop. It's not ballet. Courtney, you can laugh. You can like seriously. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. I'm speaking to Dave here. Why is it that they are trying to stop anything regarding Islam?
All right. And I don't like answering a question with a question, but I want you to really think about what I'm saying is if we had the ability to put on a ballot here in the United States to defund and cut off Israel, don't you think that would pass in a very overwhelming way right now? If it happened today and Americans had to vote defund Israel, don't mess with them at all, cut them off, reality is, I think 70% of Americans would vote, oh, hell yeah. Do you disagree
Okay.
with that?
No, I'm not
Okay.
disagreeing with that. Not for a second. I never disagreed with you when I would listen to your YouTube videos of saying certain things. I have not been on your live for a long time. I have not even been on this app for a long time. I did not disagree with you with a lot of things. And I think being attacked was stupid,
Yes. And are you,
honestly.
okay.
But I never got involved in that.
Okay, good. Okay,
I,
good. So the
n-
question has been answered and we could move on. No?
I never got involved in that, and I really think that you know me well enough that you have always known me to treat you with the most utmost respect. The problem is that what you just said, how would that benefit America? And this is what I'm asking now.
Okay, that's
How
not
would
really.
it,
Okay, go ahead.
but how would it benefit America by losing Israel?
Sure. And I think if that really was going to go to a ballot, there would be a lot of people like Mark Levin going on TV and saying
I'm not
why.
talking. I'm not
Just
talking
hold on one
about
second,
them.
Lolly.
I'm
Lolly,
talking.
hold on one second.
I don't
I
give a
let you
fuck
talk.
about them.
I let you talk. If we
Sorry.
went on, if it was really going to be on the ballot nationwide in November, we would have people campaigning on both sides. Mark Levin and Team Israel would be saying they're a valuable ally. They provide us with intelligence that helps us, and that's the extent of it, or whatever other talking points they want to bring up. But the other side, which is probably 70 or 80% of Americans, would say we should keep all of our money here at home, cut off everybody, including Israel. The intelligence that Israel brags about was wrong when it came to this war, and it is no longer beneficial for the United States to allow Israel to be our proxy.
Okay,
That
but
if I was the campaign manager for that side.
okay, but Dave, if we look at it and we look at the last like 2 or 3 days, and I don't even know how long this. As I said, I haven't been around, but it is America who landed up getting back involved with Iran. It is America, and in all fairness, when they were hearing that death to President Trump, and President Trump got pissed off, it was America. My question is, and again, I haven't been around for the last few days, is Israel even involved with these latest strikes?
No, they're not.
So why not?
That I don't know. I can't speak for Trump or Hegseth or Rubio, Vance, General Kane. No, I can't.
But if it was Israel that's pulling America,
Okay, Bianca is saying yes, they
originally,
are involved. Okay, great.
but if it is Israel who pulled, like your statement right now of we were led down the garden path, why is it that Israel is not involved right now?
Well, Bianca is saying, and I don't know. It's weird because the last 3 or 4 nights there were strikes. All 3 major news networks were live with it. Nobody is live right now. Or they're not talking about it. They are live, but not talking about it. Bianca and Wonderlust are saying that Israel has rejoined side by side with the United States, I guess.
Okay, so now, again, what I heard was Israel will only get involved if they get a missile aimed at them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Otherwise, they will not. And this is why Dave, this is why I fucking appreciate you so much.
Mm-hmm. Lolly, I'm going to let others up. I'll let you stay up here, okay? I'm going to bring up a couple people from each side.
Can you bring up motive?
Okay, I'm going to pretend that I didn't hear that because when
I
people...
know, but
yes,
for
of
me,
course, yes.
for me, please.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Please, motive, can you just request again? Because he's not one of those bombastic people that are just going to scream and shout, and he can speak with us, and that's the
Okay.
reason I'm asking.
Okay. All right. Luna, your thoughts on anything before we open it back up?
No, I couldn't understand anything that was said, but
Okay. But was your
I
connection
just
bad?
want to say no, but the statements didn't make sense to me. But what I want to say again,
Wow.
the fear
Dave,
mongering
did you
is not
understand?
okay.
Dave, just stop, Luna. Dave, did you understand my questions?
Yes, and I answered them.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. And that is why I can have a conversation with you.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, so go ahead, Luna. Finish with your point.
No, I'm gonna just repeat what I said about Islam taking over. Now, I'm not saying that they're
Oh my
not
gosh,
gonna
we passed
try.
that.
I'm not. I'm. What I'm gonna say is that this doesn't. It's gonna happen. I mean, they're gonna try to pass on Sharia law or make it part of the laws here in America, but it will never happen because our Constitution and our laws will never allow that. Although I appreciate Israelis being worried about us here in America, but that's not gonna happen.
Right. So the fear mongering, once again, that's my biggest thing. Is I don't get that. Okay, you people in Israel should not be lecturing the United States about anything, let alone this. When there's already Sharia courts set up in Israel, not here in America. I'm sorry. Daniel, your thoughts?
Yeah, I just think to answer your the original question, I just think it's because the random person in Nebraska, he sees prices going up and he sees the reason for it. Well, one of the reasons for it, Israel has to do with it. He doesn't see Islam doing anything affecting his daily life. Islam does not affect anybody's day-to-day daily life in America.
But the one thing that's eye-opening to me is on this app, there's a lot of people on this app that have never been within 10 feet of a Jewish person or a Muslim. Like, not that they know of, right? So whenever all these polls are coming out that the state of Israel is to blame and, fuck them or whatever, I get the argument, I guess, but come on. Do you disagree that Israel is more unpopular than Islam? Just yes or no?
No.
Okay. So is it if you are on the side where the state of Israel should be more popular, how do you get there? Is it bashing Islam or is it talking up your side?
Well, I think just bashing Islam or bashing anything else, that's just deflection. And it might work with some people because there are definitely dumb, ignorant people out there. But no, I think they do like a shitty job advocating for themselves in terms of PR, propaganda. I mean, every government has it and every government does it. But I think, listen, I mean, I'm pro-Israel. Even I have Israel fatigue at this point.
Fair enough. Sajida, your thoughts?
I think that America's dislike towards Israel, or I guess Americans disagreeing with Israel, started happening way before the war in Iran. Right? Things just don't happen every night. There's an accumulation that goes on, and I think Bibi's arrogance kind of like put the nail in the coffin. Everything going on, but it happened way before that. It started happening.
Can I ask, and this is really a very sincere question. Where is the arrogance when you are protecting your citizens, Jews, Christians, Muslims, Druze? Where is the arrogance when you were being attacked on October the 8th by these same people? Where is the arrogance when 60,000 Jews needed to leave northern Israel? Where is the arrogance with this? And I have fought, and I fought so fucking hard to become a citizen of America. Why did I fight this? I fought it because I knew I would be protected. I knew that America, this great country, is going to protect me. So where is this?
What does that have to do with anything I said?
Yeah, I'm lost too, to be honest.
When another president, another prime minister, and why the fuck, in all fairness, do we not speak about the genocide that is going on in Africa?
Oh, I speak
I
about
can.
that too.
Oh yeah.
You
You
can
do
join
not
our
speak
Christian.
about South
You're
Africa.
more than welcome to join our
I
Christian
listen
lives
to me. I
where we
find you
talk about
fucking
Christians being
boring.
beheaded in
I find
Nigeria.
you boring. I
Thank
find
you.
you incompetent,
Thank
and I
you.
find you a fucking moron.
Okay,
And
Thank.
okay, okay, okay. Well, that escalated quickly. That escalated very quickly. Why did it go that way? The question is whether terrorists are look here we go. Lolly, I love you, baby, okay? The question is whether terrorists, this is from Just Me. Where the fuck did that comment go? Because that was a doozy. Where'd this motherfucker go? Okay, there it is. The question is whether terrorists are more popular than Israel. And that goes back to even whenever I was bashing Islam, I would always say, not all Muslims are terrorists. So that statement is saying that all Muslims are terrorists. So why are we doing that? You changed your question. The question I just read, that was, what are you talking about? Paparazzi, honestly, paparazzi. You are all the videos that have come my way. The video paparazzi of you and another Barbie or Zionist sitting there thinking out loud. Why are people telling me to drop? Do you think they're telling you to drop because your answers are so great? Why were they telling you to drop? Because you were doing too good? Telling you to drop me? No, Lolly, I didn't. I dropped everybody, baby. No, because they're protecting from your bullies. You're calling me a bully? It was just you and I talking. What are you talking about? Stop it. Just, like, come on. No. Okay, fair enough. All right. I'll be back at 11 p.m. or 1 a.m. One of the two. I don't know which one. But let's get some answers. Okay, let's get on a group chat. I'm not saying me. Okay, I'm saying if you're on the team that's fear mongering, maybe get on a group chat and figure it out. Why is Islam more popular here in this country than Israel? Maybe get some answers. Maybe. I don't know who would be the leader of that team. Would it be Josh? Maybe somebody. What time is it in Tel Aviv? It's fucking what? What time is it? 3 a.m. Maybe somebody ring Daniela up. Maybe get her to get some answers. It's fucking 3 a.m. in Tel Aviv. Let's figure this shit out. Because of Qatar brainwashing money. Too funny. Alright, I don't know if it's gonna be 11 p.m. or 1 a.m. But we'll figure it out. Call Ariel. Well, if Ariel's gonna reappear here, get the fucking pretzel oven ready. Okay? Cola! What's up, Cola? Alright, I'm done. 11 p.m., 1 a.m., one of the two. Heads or tails? Cola, your voice, I think, is needed at times on this app. I don't know if you're on this app anymore. I haven't seen you here. But then again, a lot of people are boycotting, but yet they're here on lurks. You know how it goes. But W Cola, I love cola. Yeah, definitely. All right. I'll be back later on. W Cola, yes. I agree there. She is classy. 100%. Agree there. All right. I'll be back later on. I appreciate you all. I love you all.